Oh my god, Cheryl, you can be Gao. He's the
He's
wild
Gao. I like
wild
fucking
child that you find in the plains.
Gaudi's
Which Final
Mexican.
Fantasy are we doing next?
6.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
See
we
that
should
one?
just let Cheryl voice all the Moogles.
What are these fucking people?
You don't know what a Moogle is?
What,
We've
Snowy
literally had
Moogle,
one
like
on the
Paul?
stream as a recurring guest.
No, I'll post it in stream with guests. It's a
Do you ever
Moogle.
just see like some good art and then you check their profile and they do NFTs? And you're just like,
No.
God damn.
Does this happen often to you?
Oh, it's these things. Maybe. They look like Olimar,
They look
but cuter.
punchable.
Oh! Zelfie, I'm gonna fucking punch you.
Try, bitch.
No.
I mean, you can definitely land a punch. I don't know if you'd win the fight, but...
Anyone else in chat ever reformed or a criminal?
Not reformed, but I'm working on it.
yeah, you'll have to denounce Sanaki before you become reformed.
What did Sanaki ever do to you? I think you're just a misogynist.
Sanaki has done everything to me. She is the most useless fucking leader of all time. Even more than Joe Biden.
You think you could do better?
Hey,
Yeah.
if Joe Biden cancels student loans, you'll be the greatest president to ever live. On me.
Cheryl, after going to a wealthy private school.
Yes, cancel them!
I'm gonna cancel Cheryl.
Oh, is stream on?
Oh yeah, we've been on for a couple minutes.
Don't
Yeah.
cancel me.
Okay, but where's our
You gotta
fucking
share the
stream?
stream then.
Yeah, where's the Discord stream? Thoughts?
God damn it.
Wow, me making another mistake.
It's almost like it's almost like it's
Email.
Okay.
Starting to wonder who's more incompetent, Sanaki or Mia when she tries to run a stream.
Mia does not understand technology.
Wow, you see how Mia gets the blame? It's not her fault for not understanding technology. It's
Literally
technology's fault
nowhere
for
did
not
I say
understanding
that. I
her.
just said I don't understand technology. Like, why the fuck am I game?
And have you tried learning? Have you tried improving yourself and getting on that grind?
No.
Have you tried having that Sigma grind set?
No.
Yeah, have you started your girl boss arc?
No.
Wait, I need someone to caption this meme, and it says, and it's Mia trying to learn technology, and it's like, your girl boss arc starts now. Get up and get that bread, and then her the next day.
Hey, why the fuck is my adapter not connecting? This is terrible. Okay, it says it's connected. Can I hit button? I cannot hit button. Button is not doing anything.
What are everyone's thoughts on hot tamales, the candy? Good or bad?
The
Bad.
fuck is a hot tamale candy?
I don't know what it is, but
They're
bad.
the hot cinnamon candies.
That sounds awful. I mean, like, tamales themselves are pretty fine, but...
You guys don't know what hot tamales are?
I know what a
hot
tamale
tamales are.
is, like the actual
I just
food, not a
don't.
fucking candy named after tamales, which are not candy.
They're almost like spicy jelly beans.
That sounds terrible.
Yes.
Ew.
Hello,
That's,
Sav.
that's
But
nasty.
they're cinnamon flavored.
Cinnamon flavor. But I'd rather have like a cinnamon flavor.
Don't worry, literally nothing has happened.
Literally
So
nothing
far.
has happened because I can't get my controller to connect.
I mean, nothing would happen to you if you did connect.
Has anything ever happened in the
I think we
first
should
10 minutes of
I
one
think
of
we should
these?
just do FFAs. You know, Mia obviously can't figure this
No,
out.
we're not doing that shit. We're
Why is it not
continuing
working?
game.
What the fuck?
We have literally the entire cast here except for Gwen, who has
Yeah, well,
has
If we
a
keep
job.
on streaming, we'll eventually get closer to Utopia.
Why is Metopia $80?
Stop triggering Cheryl's trauma.
I'm
Stop
sorry.
treating Cheryl like
I need you
Cheryl.
to start your girl boss arc and get an income expeditiously.
Anyway, it's not
Wait,
working. Why is it not working?
What is not working?
Have you tried learning how to play?
It worked last time perfectly fine.
What? What's not working?
My adapter or my controller or something, but my adapter is plugged in properly. It made
Set
like
to
You know what?
Wii U.
You can always play
From Wii
Fire
U to
Emblem with
PC.
keyboard. I'm gonna play Fire Emblem with keyboard. I'm sure that's fun.
My keyboard is also not doing anything.
What the fuck is going on?
Change it from Wii U to PC.
It's on PC.
Okay.
Maybe change it back and then change it back.
Okay, setting up
Thoughts?
a device. This should not be this hard. Okay, I guess it's set up.
My thoughts. Maybe.
Hey.
Press configure controller.
Okay, it says it's ready.
See if it's working.
Hey. Why would you lie to me like this? It may be ready to go, but it's not ready to go. Controllers.
Oh crap.
Configure. Adapter detected. Yes. Detect the fucking adapter, please. What the fuck?
I hate Mia's technology.
It says it's connected. Why is it not working? God, we might actually have to do fucking free
Is your
throws.
controller charged?
It's a GameCube controller.
And
Why the fuck wouldn't it be charged? It literally has no batteries.
I don't know.
Oh my god, we're actually gonna have to get on show now.
We're not. No,
No.
we're not.
We're not.
Look, if we
Yeah,
don't
shut the
fix
fuck
this
up.
problem now, we're just gonna come into it again next Fire Emblem stream.
Config.
Then we're gonna be like, oh my
That doesn't
god, we
do
gotta,
anything.
yeah.
That does nothing. Options. Controller settings? Configure.
Yes, press on that controller button.
I've been
Configure.
doing that, thank you very much. Options. Hotkey settings. What are hotkeys?
Oh lord.
No, I don't want to connect a Wii Remote.
I mean, that might work.
Honestly,
like
it
a
might.
Toad Wii remote with Wii Motion Plus inside.
Controllers. What the fuck is going wrong? Wii Remote 1 emulated. Wii Remote configure. Okay, wait a minute. Alright, save that.
Only imagine it's your fault. And you somehow messed things up.
Okay,
Because I don't know how it
fixed
could be wrong. What was needed fixing?
I don't know, I configured my keyboard to the Wiimote buttons.
Dear lord.
Look, we have playable Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn now. Okay?
Have mercy. Have mercy. Have mercy.
So are you just using the keyboard now?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't find the problem. You're just ignoring it.
Pretty much. My
Okay.
laptop has exactly
Sounds like
one
classic
USB
Mia.
port and then 2 USB-C ports. Which is an upgrade from my old one, which had 0 USB ports, but 4 USB-C ports.
Uh-huh.
You plug in the right one.
It is time for progress!
Look, we're here now,
Rest.
stop complaining.
Okay, I was just saying, it's time for
I wasn't
progress!
directed at you, I was
Calm your
directing at a
shit.
guest.
Oh.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Okay.
Kaz, calm down. Come on now.
Hey,
Zelfie, are you
Zelfie.
doing anything? Or
What? I have voice lines?
You are
I played a
literally the
really
main
long turn of
character of this
solitaire.
game.
oh my
I'm sorry.
fucking god.
I played a really long turn of solitaire. Leave me alone.
Solitaire's a one-player game. Shut the fuck up.
I'm playing Cypher right now, and I'm playing an individual experience right
Isn't
now.
that game dead?
Partially. Hold on, my turn's not finished yet. Let me finish
We
my
will
turn.
sit on this screen until you're done.
This turn's about to
Fucking
last
damn
3
it!
hours.
Why does he have so many dodges? He's scamming me.
He's not the only one getting scammed right now.
We're disabling your internet if you don't stop now.
Okay, I just finished my turn. Oh, now I have to wait for the thing to load.
Oh
Yeah.
my fucking lord.
Are we going the right way?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, Ashura's at the top. We're going up. This is definitely the right way.
A little disoriented because this is much bigger than it looks from the outside. It's not my imagination, is it?
Yeah, a tower's pretty big.
To be honest, you shouldn't look around too carefully.
Yeah, you might die.
True miracles can overwhelm and terrify mortal minds. If you dwell on what you see here, you might stop climbing. I'm trying to imitate the Gwen voice.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, really. Well, for most people anyway, you're all the exceptions.
Then why'd you tell us not to look?
You are all focused on your one goal, and you can't die until you achieve it. That's what you think, right?
Yes.
Oh, desire propels people forward. That's how it's been since the beginning of your kind. You hope, you take, give, kill, struggle. Out of all these needs and desires, hate and strife are born.
I just want to point it out, since we can see her in the background. Shoutouts to Titania for somehow riding a horse up these stairs without a guardrail.
Based.
No
Beast
different.
titties.
And that's alright. You should strive to fill that want. You should challenge your fates. When all else fails, you can still die fighting.
Her philosophy is pretty extreme too. That sure doesn't forgive people for their imperfections. But you embrace both the good and evil natures of people. Seem to enjoy our eternal struggle.
straight road is boring. Defeat and destruction are far more interesting than stasis.
So do you want us to succeed, Ewan, or do you just want to entertain yourself for a little bit?
And say,
Is there a goddess who takes the middle of the road approach?
Never change, EK.
well, long ago. Wait, stop. Everyone, we need to talk. The next one who stands in our way is someone deeply tied to you.
Oh shit, it's gonna be Grail.
Hmm.
Let's go.
It's not actually gonna be Grail, I don't think.
It'll
No.
be Black Knight.
It has to be like Black Knight or Sephiron. Like, they're unaccounted for at the minute, and if fucking Amy the Hooker survived, they were definitely strong. Yep.
Ta-da.
Wow.
The goat.
So this is, I mean, obviously this is why we have the hammer in Ike's inventory.
Who was this guy again?
It's Finn. Yeah.
Finn, you here?
Alright, well,
Is the
me
game frozen
internet.
for anyone else?
No, me internet.
We're
This-
on a
this-
Yeah,
slow
this
great a
happens.
little bit.
Hey. Oh, wait.
Finn.
Finn,
Finn, why are you deaf? Oh my god, I gotta do it.
can you guys still hear me, or am I gonna have to reset?
We can hear you.
Yeah, you like turned into a robot for like 3 seconds, but now you're back to normal.
Alright, where the hell is Finn? Finn!
Good question.
Oh no.
What do you want from me?
You have a Black Knight! Black Knight! Black Knight!
Okay, just to spite you all, I'm making the Black Knight ephemeral.
Well, you kinda already did
Yeah.
that, right?
Making him really horny too. Oh well, you've
Finn,
come
when they have to
everywhere. I'm writing a paper about African colonialism. TLDR, it was bad and not very good.
Yeah,
Wow, that's crazy. That's a really
you could've seen
new
that coming.
viewpoint.
Oh my god, you and your gang have come everywhere. Oh, welcome, son of Gawain. Oh, welcome all. Courageous come warriors. As in, like, you guys have come over here. So, warriors that have come.
Yeah.
On your ass.
Served.
Why'd I get kicked?
Oh,
You said
shit,
the word
it's a
"cup." That's
trap.
not allowed here.
When the Black Knights warriors come everywhere.
Trip.
Dot dot dot.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Huzzah!
Does Ike know this is? Does Ike know this is Zelgius?
Yeah, Ranulf told me.
Yeah.
No.
He was told
Wait.
about it.
Yes?
Yeah,
Ranulf
Ranulf
told
him.
at the start of part 4.
Oh.
Rodolph told him at the start of like part 4.
Then why are they fighting?
What? He.
Well, Black Knight killed his dad.
Do you
Is
not remember how
Zelgius like
Ian-
not like their friend? Or not?
So
really?
like, okay, but like, sure, he was his friend, sorta, but also he killed his dad.
Yeah.
Well, has his dad tried not being a fucking pussy?
Come on,
not
Ike,
dying.
you gotta get over
Grail-
your daddy
Are you calling
issues.
Grail a pussy?
I mean, girl can get into mud.
Killed his wife.
Okay.
Shut your ass.
I need to
Fucking
shut
I think he's
Katrine
busy
looking
with
ass.
Katrine in the afterlife, Finn. Anyway,
Selfie, say your fucking lord.
I'm sorry, I'm playing my turn.
Not this again.
On what? God damn it!
I wonder how I didn't notice. Her composure, bearing, voice.
Massive cock.
It seems obvious in retrospect.
Soren!
Dot dot dot.
I wish I had the chance to fight you, or see you fight, General. I would have known a lot sooner.
What, you couldn't tell me from my bulging cock? Unfortunately for both of us, that opportunity never came. I'm like, I'm fucking losing
So, who really is you? The Black Knight? No. General Selgius.
it. I'm gonna cry.
It is I.
Ike, I have long looked forward to the day we would fight again. I was always hoping you would come.
Shoutouts
Everywhere.
to the most recent Fire
To
Emblem
fight me.
by the way, for including it. For including.
Oh yeah, I was just about to bring that up.
Yeah. Would you like to say it then?
Oh yeah, so like, I want to say like near the end of the first year of Fire Emblem Heroes, they released Micaiah's banner when she was first released, and it came with Soth, Micaiah, and Zelgius. But they just shoved the Zelgius into Black Knight armor instead of his red armor instead, so
Yeah.
everyone who hadn't played the game yet got spoiled.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
I
pretty
mean, did
fun.
they try playing the game?
This game's like $200.
Kind of a. I don't know. Is
Well,
it really
yeah,
worth it?
I mean,
Come on.
it's pretty hard to
Sophie,
get a
what-
Nintendo toaster these days.
Yeah.
Zelfie, what are your thoughts? Do you think that the plot twist is good, or is it kind of mid? I feel like, okay, granted, I missed half the streams because I didn't really give a fuck, but it kind of felt like Zelgius, like, what didn't really matter. So it's like, oh, he's a Black Knight anyways.
Yeah, like I'm sure we're about to find out more about
Zelgius
it.
is a lot more interesting. Zelgius is a lot more interesting when you consider his relationship with Spoiler, who I guess was already spoiled or something.
Wait, so it's a new character that I haven't seen yet, or?
Spoiler for like
Let's
the
not.
chapter.
Let's
next
stop
chapter is-
talking. How about
Yeah.
that?
Okay, yeah. Goddamn, Kaz, you're so mean to us.
I agree. I agree. Not too fond of Kazuyoshi. Now that it is here, let us not delay any longer. Raise your sword and begin.
Selfie,
Let's
let's away from
finish
Cypher
this.
for 5 seconds.
That wasn't very climatic, Zophie. You gotta be like, let's finish this. You're like, Efer! Yeah!
Cheryl, check your names. What are your thoughts?
Sev asks if Zelgius is
What
Meta
the
Knight.
fuck?
How do you just do that?
Wait. Ha, stop right there. I've got a debt to settle with this criminal scum. Yeah.
True. Your revenge against me remains incomplete. However, may I ask you to step aside for now? You are pretty hot, though. You can come over later. Though at different times, Ike and I both learned the ways of the cock from the same master.
No, no. We're not doing that.
Wait, you don't,
He's-
you don't want to
We're
learn the
not
way of
doing
the
incest here.
way of the surfboard?
Ike and I both learned the
What?
way of the sword from the same master.
Drip.
Mia, you wouldn't get it unless you saw what I DM'd Cheryl. One of Dane's famous four riders, General Gawain. Like Jay Wayne.
That wasn't, no.
He left Dane under an assumed name and formed a mercenary company with a lot of prostitutes and twinks.
Racist.
That too. I was entranced by Grail's swordsmanship while he was in Dane. I studied under him. I fought next to him. I idolized him. Like, maybe we slept together a few times. When he left, I was crushed. I vowed to find him again and challenged him to a duel. I had to know if I had surpassed him. 3 years ago, I caught up to Grail. I challenged him to a duel and was victorious, but something was wrong. The fight had been too simple. I thought I'd never feel satisfaction again. Then, I told me why it had been so easy. Grail had severed all the tendons and what? Okay. And swore to never again to draw a blade. Has he tried not being a fucking mercenary then? Has he tried not being a war criminal and fucking like every bad girl in the fucking bad country?
And being a smoker.
Being a
Smoking's
smoker,
bad.
Can't forget chain smoking.
Has he, with the severed all the tendons in his right hand? What if you just didn't draw a blade out? What if you just didn't do that?
Yeah, like this
What?
seems a little extreme,
That's stupid.
especially considering he could still fight with his left hand, as long as he used a one-handed weapon like his axe.
That Fire Emblem stupid moment? Can you imagine my joy at the news? I knew that a swordsman of his stature couldn't have been so easy to defeat. My daddy's skills were passed down to his son, Ike. I will defeat him and finally surpass my master. Zelgius when he has to beat up a child in order to get satisfaction in life?
Ike's an adult now.
Well, I can eat my ass. I trust that you understand. Once our fight is finished, I will allow you to settle your quarrel, Surford bro. Zelfie.
I would slap the shit out of you right now.
Yeah? Want to come over?
This is hard.
Finn's like a chihuahua.
Sev says, in Tales of Symphonia, there is a character who handcuffs his hands and only uses his feet. Grail could have just done something like that. What?
That's kind of hot.
Whoa, kind of drippy.
Yeah, Cheryl, you want to stick your feet up and fight?
Yeah. Fine. If you're taking my place, you better win. Got that?
Cheryl, what if we were driving in the same car and you were like going 80 miles per hour and I just leaned over and like burped really loudly into your ear? What would you do?
Probably kill both of you by crashing the fucking car.
Yeah, but not even like unintentionally, like definitely like out of spite.
Zelfie.
Of course, my chance to avenge my father's death. This time, we'll walk away.
Can we just start? I don't want to say anymore.
Oh, your shit, damn.
Let us
Hold your
begin.
tits.
Damn, he for real just stuck his sword into the ground and put up a force field like in Star Wars. Wait, does this mean Zelgius is Darth Maul, Mia? Question mark? Does that... Wait, this is perfect! Zelgius is Maul, and then Grail was Qui-Gon, and then Ike is Obi-Wan.
And that would explain why
Oh, yeah, I
Zelgius
put it
is still
on
here
the
after
other.
having a fucking castle fall on him.
I won't allow anyone to interfere with the fight. This unironically kind of works in this scene. I kind of hate it.
It kind of does. Who would be Anakin then?
Selfie.
Focus on you.
It would definitely be Mist, Mia. Mist is the dark side.
I could believe Mist turning to the dark side. I'm not gonna lie.
Huh? Miss?
No draw.
This is
No
really,
escape. One wins. One loses. Can you just stop being so fucking annoying?
Are we gonna have like an actual boss fight? Like we're gonna just be like,
Pretty
Remember the
much.
goddamn like aneurysm?
I don't want to read any more words. Like, they're taking 20 minutes. What could have been a 5-minute scene?
Shut the hell up.
And when characters get backstories.
It's even backstory. They've spent the last, 6 dialogue boxes being like, we're gonna fight. And the next, yeah, we're gonna fight. And Zelda's just like, yeah, and one of us is gonna die. And Ike's like, you're right. One of us will die.
You know what? That's close enough to the action.
We're gonna fight one of
I think you paused it.
Come on, let two pros have their climactic showdown.
We're gonna
Yeah,
fight.
let them sword fight.
I'm ready. Goodbye, General Zelgus.
If Zelda
One of us
says
will
one more
die.
line, I'm leaving.
Okay, actually look at your items now and
No.
properly organize stuff.
Why the hell would we do that?
Because you did not do it last time.
I don't want
Hey,
to.
won the last chapter.
Exactly. Game's on easy mode.
Whatever.
Okay, Matthias. Oh god.
Is it time to repost this again?
Alright, so here's a fun thing about using a keyboard for this.
Yeah.
You are supposed to play Radiant Dawn on a sideways Wiimote. There is no nunchuck option.
Okay, go sideways.
I'll just turn my
Yeah.
laptop sideways. Great idea.
Yeah.
And
Or just reconfigure
TLDR.
your control
controls
around
are
that.
included. So
Why? Just fix it.
Just reconfigure your controls. It takes 2 seconds.
Not too fond of Miami.
Same.
okay, all we have to do is defeat Zelgius.
Wait. You want to get the one... There's... one unit has, SS rank weapon you can't get anywhere else.
Which unit?
Oh yeah, it's Lavale.
Yeah, he has the Wishblade.
Didn't we kill Lavale already?
No.
Oh no,
No?
this
No, that
is the
was
Miss
like
Magius
Kane.
guy.
this magic
I forgot
is,
he existed,
like-
I'm not gonna lie. Also, that's not a blade, that's a lance.
Bruh.
Too bad.
No, this one I like, Finn. I like this.
We're gonna get good use out of it.
Wait,
Fuck.
Whatever.
Lancer.
Deal with she. It's okay.
Yeah, you have a lot of memories of not saving in important moments.
Not too hard to
That-
Angel's
that cause-
therapy. Agree.
Just for fun, I want to see how Ragnar does before we use the hammer.
nice.
Ah,
I think Ragnar does more, TBH. I think Hammer's just funnier.
How the fuck are we using a hammer?
a hammer is
Go to
super
spy
effective
attack.
against armored units in.
I don't want to see Ike using a hammer. I want him
I mean,
to
that's
fucking
damage.
slice that bitch.
I want to see Aether.
Exactly. You can't Aether with a hammer. All you can do is be like
So, you're on
Mario
a...
and Luigi.
I told you to pay attention to tiles. You didn't listen.
Okay, goddamn.
It's okay, I have a
Wow,
physics
me and
chapter.
not listening. Not too fond of Angel Seraphine.
Trippa.
You can't do things through the magic barrier.
Oh shit.
Mia, we just talked about how this related to Star Wars, and it was you didn't.
This is true. I've betrayed all the Phantom Menace fans in the chat.
Look, Phantom Menace was garbage outside of that last scene, so you should have remembered
Well,
it.
it has.
Jill
I
just
think
wants to
it's
see
No,
Cloud.
it has
less
an
bad than
alien,
Attack
Like
of the
so
Watto.
Clones.
concerned about like
What I love
just
Watto.
Sure,
killing
Watt is a
the
literal
Black Knight
slave
and just like
trader.
I love the. I just like he's so. I don't know. There's something about Watto.
Cheryl in slavery? Kind of beast.
Alright,
Anyone else
here's a
love when
real-
their
Just,
mother
like,
is sold
throw
into
Tabarn.
slavery?
at like those
Yeah,
units and
the
then
Phantom
get the
Menace or
Wishblade,
Attack
then
of the
just
Clones?
finish them off
Which
with
one
the
is
hammer.
worse?
Attack of the Clones is like so ass. Like it's so unmemorable and ass. Like
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
I
ass.
feel like Attack of the Clones is legitimately worse than the Phantom Menace.
I think Phantom Menace has like more memorable parts that I like.
For the title of worst Star Wars movie that actually counts for something. Alright.
Whatever, you're gonna win anyways. I'm just gonna say nothing.
Okay, gosh.
Do you think we're gonna finish the game tonight?
No.
No chance.
No?
Don't we have like 3 chapters? Yeah, it's a lot of
Oh
chapters.
fuck! I forgot. Yeah, I forgot that
This
one
is
chapter.
like we're in the last
Yeah,
area.
there's the
but
one
we're still-
chapter.
Yeah, we still have to fight that one character that I'm not supposed to know about.
I was actually thinking of a different one.
Yeah, different one.
Plus, we have to attack and dethrone God still.
I'm just so baffled that like in both of my runs and in this one up to this point, I was so organized. I was so on top of all my items, so on top of who hits people, who stays in the back, who organizing everything, and then I just sit down and watch Mia ruin all of that.
Yeah, I know it's the absolute worst.
Look, I play Fire Emblem for the plot, okay?
I put Fire Emblem for the plot.
The plot
And
is
unlike most
Hodgecrow.
people, I don't just mean the boobs.
What? Ooh.
Unlike most people, Mia implies she's built different.
Yes, I do. I am built different.
Wow, Mia.
That's
I'm
so
glad.
cool, Mia.
I'm glad you're built differently from the others.
Oh, Sandman. Use the power of sand to get your way.
Yeah, that knockup though.
The phone might die, not gonna lie.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Your phone might die.
Stefan might die.
Oh.
The sand will never die.
Kaz has no faith in the Sandman.
I don't.
Imagine not having faith in Stefan. Huh? Couldn't be me.
Like in normal circumstances, I would, but with who's behind the controller,
Yeah.
I live for Mia slander.
Have I ever kicked you before? Yeah, first time for everything.
Oh, Kaz is back. Is Mia winning?
No! Why would you kick our guest?
Why did Kaz get
From this
kicked?
semi-regular member.
What did Kaz do to you, Mia?
I'm being slandered.
For
Yes.
what?
You deserve
And
it.
Bro, I'm
we
I'm stating the truth.
we rise and grind and become heaters. Girl boss.
I'm just stating facts.
Hey TG, how's it going?
I'm not a dishonest person. Stop sawing your table.
I'm not
sorry.
sorry.
Yeah, stop fucking your table.
Wait, I'm sorry,
What is
what?
that?
This?
Yeah.
Selfie,
Yeah, stop sawing your table in
That's
half.
fucking inappropriate. Selfie.
I'm sorry, I'm sawing my table in front of the live audience.
I'll saw my table with
Is that a...
my rod, fishing
Cheryl,
rod.
I fucking hate you, and I hope you
Literally
burn
just
in hell with
change
fire.
your controls. Like, it's not that hard. Takes like 3 button presses.
You know, they call me
Mia,
a
can you just
loser.
fucking configure it? This is what I don't understand, okay? Mia will bitch and moan, bitch and moan, bitch and moan about things that would take her 15 seconds to change. 15
Yeah.
seconds. How are we supposed
She'll
to take you
continue to-
seriously? I mean, we're not taking you seriously anyways, and there's nothing that would lead us to take you seriously. But come on, this doesn't help your case. It's 15 seconds.
Yeah?
You want me to show you a demonstration because I can just boot up Dolphin and show you.
I literally just did it. Fuck all y'all.
This is what's going to lead me to my early death. This is what is going to get me institutionalized, is watching this back and forth between Mia and Kaz. And it is
literally
even
just
like
did it.
both sides. It is literally just, it's Kaz being right and Mia being like, this is behavior I would expect to see from, you know what, I won't go there. No, it's
Or are you
okay.
gonna say
From
me?
me? Well, fuck you.
No, from people from Alberta.
Oh no! Oh no!
Not the Albertians.
I'm gonna post this on their Twitter. They're gonna come after you, Finn. They're gonna dox their
Anyways, I'm
ass.
gonna go work on my SU before Mia kicks me.
No. Mia, you playing the game? Oh, she
Sorry,
is.
I was configuring the controls.
Yeah, with
Y'all can
the-
shut up now.
Good for you.
Oh, you actually
Aw,
did it?
We're so proud of you.
Aww.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Mia.
I'm living for this toxic Kaz era. This is funny.
I won't kick Cheryl. Cheryl's the least mean of you guys.
You know, I haven't said
The type
anything
of
too
person
heinous
to
yet.
like get life-changing advice and then pub stop them for like helping out.
What
Me
about that
too.
was life changing? It was literally all just bullying me.
To change your controls, which you were
Yeah.
complaining about.
Yeah, and
You
while you
bitched
guys were
about your
doing that, I was
controls.
fucking changing them. Do you want me to go back? Because I can go back. I can refix them.
No. I mean, you weren't losing, but
Anyway, I'm fully expecting Ike to die. It's probably like the one in Path of Radiance, where it's pretty much just you're going to die until you get lucky with Aether.
No.
No. Ike is actually fucking jacked in this game. You don't have to worry about that.
Ragnall did 1 damage!
You have to stand on the right tile.
That's also true.
You are standing on the wrong tile. You have to let him come to you. Didn't I remind you like 3 times now about the tiles?
No, I kinda tuned out.
Also, yeah, this is gonna happen to you.
Mia when she doesn't listen.
I'm so surprised.
this is why we're on part 51, folks.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong, but shut up.
Mia, you should become a solo streamer if you can't take the heat.
No, I remember that one stream where she got so pissed with us that she actually did solo stream.
That was just because y'all wouldn't shut the fuck up, and I spent 3 minutes trying to get your attention. And I just said, fuck it.
Yeah.
Sometimes
That was a good stream.
It's the last time Dran has appeared.
We're just vibing. No, we gotta bring Dran back.
Stefan, do you mind like dodging stuff properly?
The sand.
Told you he was gonna die.
He's been hit by
Dying?
3
Look at that.
sub-50s.
There's like 20 units there.
You can dodge.
Yeah, maybe a little, Seth. Maybe a little.
What did Seb say?
Did we win yet?
No.
How was your essay?
Actually, we did win. Mia changed her controls. This was life changing.
Wait, this is, as you can all can see, I am a force for good and very good. I am the best.
What'd you do?
I got Mia to change her controls by bullying her and telling her she's like someone from Alberta.
You guys, harassment does work.
Honestly, the more I interact with minors on Pokemon Showdown, the more I think we should go back to bullying. Not that I do
What
this
is it
often
this
because
time?
Gerald's just going to call me a pedophile.
A minor again? Interesting.
But like, there are like 2 to 3 minors who like talk in the other metagames Discord a lot. I mean, there's a lot more, but like the ones who are most annoying.
Continue.
There's like 2 or 3 that are really annoying, and I think we should bully them. Cheryl, what are you talking about?
I'm trying to build up a
Selfie,
bit.
do you remember that?
Something Smash community has pedophiles. Shut up, Cheryl.
Selfie, do you remember that mono ice?
Me when I
found that
this.
one time?
Yes.
Do you ever go on the Smash wiki and look at someone's profile and you're like, this is really cool, and then below it'll be like controversies and allegations of pedophilia?
No, I don't.
No, I
look
don't.
at Smash
I
Bros.
don't really go on Smash Wiki.
Like, occasionally it comes up, and I'm like, wow, that's tough.
Why do you look
Well,
at Smash
Stefan's
Bros?
dead.
Just died.
Why are you looking at Smash player profiles, anyways?
Mia ends confronts.
Mia has to
I
reset
just
the
see
game,
them
as
die,
we've
and
discovered,
Mia
you can't
says,
solve
would you like to end this emulation?
Mia, when there's no soft reset option on
Oh
Dolphin.
my god.
You died? You lost? You
We
lost?
died on
is a soft-
easy
there is a
mode.
reset
What?
button.
Wait, Mia died? Wait, what? This is not fucking... Mia, you died? Are you fucking
Yeah, she-
serious?
You lost
Mia,
someone.
you lost. Bruh, how the fuck?
Stefan didn't take
Look,
his
look,
own
look.
Put
reset
Stefan
option.
in the middle of like
this is not
20
the time
enemies.
to bully. Jesus
Yeah, it's
said
not
to
the time
love
to
your.
bully. Like, we
Jesus said,
can
love
wait
your enemy.
till like worse things.
Love your
Guys, I won't
enemy.
cancel Delta if we keep
Forgiveness.
this up.
Come. What are they
What?
canceling? Hey Cheryl, guess what?
Come.
This is gonna be a solo stream.
Really considering it.
No.
Why are we
Okay,
solo
okay.
streaming?
We shall behave. We're gonna behave.
I don't
Who's
believe that for a
misbehaving?
second.
Look, Kaz, you can't act like you're better than me. We've gotten kicked equal amounts of time, and before Mia can kick me, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, I could kick Kaz, but that would make Finn right.
Kick Finn from the server.
What? No, you should kick Zelfie. He's trying to incite violence.
No, well, Finn said he was better than you.
Hmm.
Can't you plan? Everyone's gonna hate it.
New plan. No, play the game. Unless
Discord
playing the
stream.
game is.
Discord stream.
Hurry up.
Mia. It's me, Almeida. Thank you.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody, we're gonna do this no deaths except.
Yeah, how'd you lose?
Stefan got hit too.
Stefan.
Damn. When Kazuyoshi was right.
I literally did not think it was possible.
Hey, this is what I did on hard mode.
It's a good strategy.
Except, you know, I threw my better units at the top there.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like to
Okay.
Barn.
Well, Kaz,
But I guess
maybe
you don't need
you
to.
should like write
You
a
mean, like, Tibarn and
walkthrough.
Nysella and Titania, who were all at
Instead
the
of,
point
like,
where they're going to take the
Scooby-Doo.
most hits?
No, like I threw them like at Lavelle. Like right in front of him. Like I threw hard, like right there, and nobody hit him. He took like 6 damage. How'd Ina get hit?
This guy to T-Ranger. Anyway, you also play both games.
Swatted him.
I have.
I had
It's
Plat
great.
too.
You should play
I
it.
just need to buy it.
You enjoy it so much.
No, that would probably ruin my enjoyment of it.
Wow.
Mia when she gets defensive.
Mia when she's being attacked from all angles.
Yeah. Yeah. Hello.
Did we win yet?
Oh, we lost.
Just come. Is that even a bot? I should have banned them.
I think it was a bot.
No.
Do you guys ever think about how a bot on the squad forums kept trying to sell erectile dysfunction pills?
Yeah, and it went on for 7 pages.
Dude, they're
before
only
noticed.
in the.
Yeah, but what?
I'm like scared to lock up that thread or delete it because I don't want those ads to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
No, if that just starts invading ST,
It's
it's all
probably
over.
better to just sacrifice that thread to the erectile dysfunction pill bots.
I mean, yeah, nobody was commenting, and it was like a fucking packed thread.
It was super outdated.
Yeah. So it literally, like, we hadn't checked it for so long that it got 7 straight pages of promoting erectile dysfunction pills before anybody noticed that it was.
No, exactly. Like I saw like that section, like the trading card section, like had like updates. I was like, who the fuck is posting on here? You nerds! And I noticed it's just all bots.
I mean, they're relatively well behaved. They're contained in, you know, that one thread.
Yeah, they just want to promote their erectile dysfunction pills. It's all good.
Yeah, kind of ironic that the people who mainly use that forum are Cheryl and Drap, so I wonder if that says anything.
Shrap? Shrap?
No. First of all, it's Chap. The ship's name was Chap, and no.
Any Chap fans in chat?
Chat.
No, I only send for a chonker.
Chunker. What about
I got weirdly
Honey?
screwed. Like he got like no strength level ups.
It's okay.
Like his
He
speed
just
is higher
needs
than
to-
his strength right now.
He just needs to take advice from somebody who knows a thing or two about strength level ups, as Yura.
Thoughts
That's
on
so
Honey
true.
and White in the squad tier OU metagame, Cheryl?
That's a pretty good mon.
Cheryl will be like, no, we can't give Vicious Rend to him on. Gives neutralizing gas to
What?
like a broken.
You could have killed them. You could have used
Vicious Rend is way
Sudden
more
Explode
broken than
move.
Engas. Maybe.
Y'all ever think about how Draco Vicious Ubers? It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a Chad.
Now, Vicious Rend and Bolt Beat
You'll
are
never
like
be as cool
the
as.
funniest moves and also like the biggest mistakes of all time.
Nah, those moves are hella based.
Yeah, you guys ever think about how Artivish will probably be like BL something because of Hail, and everyone hates Hail?
Y'all
mean,
ever
it's
think about how
effectively
Arctazalt went
BS.
from PU to OU in one tier shift?
Are we talking about
Very
Fireside's
cool.
Wild Ride again?
Y'all ever think about how Cheryl just got like really testy with Zelfie and was like, actually Zelfie, it's it's Chap. So get it right.
That's what, because we were when we were ship era, like that was the name.
Yeah.
Meg's kind of thick, not gonna lie. Why haven't I noticed this
Let's go,
before?
Meg. Nice Luna proc for 7 damage. I think, low-key, one of the funniest changes 3DS Emblem made that I wish was in this game is showing, like, the full damage you do on crits, even if it kills. Like, that did a lot more than 7 damage, but we don't get to see how much it did.
Rip, yeah.
That is, I will say, that's like my biggest complaint, or one of my biggest complaints about Tellius. The HUD, the HUD sucks.
Yeah.
I hate the way the HUD looks.
It's not great. I don't know, I think Fire Emblem in general got very used to being on smaller screens with the Game Boy Advance games, and then suddenly you have to not do that anymore.
Yeah.
Are we winning?
Yes, we're winning.
People love to bleed,
Sorta.
so.
No, we're never winning. We're playing Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn.
And
and
the
then
fact that we're
Kingdom
playing
Hearts
Fire Emblem
How are the herons just- How are the herons just so broken?
What?
All dancers are broken. That's just a trend in Fire Emblem.
Pretty much. Even the worst dancer is still super broken.
There's literally
Gonna kill.
no bad dancers in
Girl,
like,
I'm
the
gonna
history of
drip in
Fire
your
Emblem.
mouth.
And when are we making a drip on? Well, I guess I'm just not getting an answer.
Apparently you don't deserve it.
This is really like,
This is like 1984.
I suppose. Wow, what is
Nice,
this?
completely unnecessary
Watergate?
soul prod.
Would have been very helpful the last time, Fiona.
Yeah. No, it would have been awesome if you'd gotten that last turn. Last attack.
Please equip a better knife on. So,
I'll do it next
whatever.
Still not sure how
There
I
won't
feel
be a
about
next turn,
Silt's
you
pop
just-
top.
Just equip like the hammer and you win.
Yeah, I haven't done anything with Ike yet. Hold your pants.
Yeah, I'm just there's no next turn.
Alright, game's over.
Did we win?
Wait, is the game actually over?
Well, no, but this chapter.
If I kiss,
No.
yeah. Yeah, it's over.
Booyah!
We dropped the hammer on him.
Good job, Ike.
Good job, EK.
I wish we
You
could see
served your
him.
purpose. You've also given Finn less lines to do because Black Knight's
Still
about
no
to
strength
die.
level up.
Still no strength level up.
No!
Impressive,
die.
most impressive.
Continuing
Huh?
on
This
with
is
the
this
Star
is not
Wars.
you.
The Star Wars theming here.
Finion.
Impressive. Most impressive.
Dripper.
Wait, did he suddenly change into... No, it's... It looked red for a second. Selfie. Give it your all here.
Selfie, 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 selfie.
Did you just come? You are stronger. Much stronger
was
than
that?
before.
What was that?
Selfie.
Selfie, 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 selfie.
Like you're
Dribble,
stronger
dribble,
for
dribble, dribble,
this
dribble,
fight.
dribble, 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 dribble.
Selfie, 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 selfie,
To be
selfie,
honest,
selfie.
I was overjoyed when I heard that
Come,
Black
come, come,
Knight
come,
was still
come, come,
alive.
come.
You don't need to say it when he's doing his voice line.
Yeah, Cheryl, don't be so stupid.
Come.
Wow, for a short while, Kaz had been kicked more times than Cheryl.
It's okay, the universe righted itself.
Selfie, 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 selfie,
See my
selfie.
turn!
Holy shit!
Are you still in that cipher match? We finished a whole fucking chapter.
No, I keep on playing more matches.
Can you read your line before I fucking kill myself?
You buffoon.
And there's sadness, no hate,
You.
just joy.
Ooh. You make me angry. You make me angry, Zophie.
Ingy. You're so ingy. My hands were
Maybe
shaking
Finn
with
wasn't too far
anticipation.
off.
I couldn't wait to fight my most formidable enemy yet. Her swordsmanship is fearsome, fiercer and more powerful than any foe I've seen.
Like, how do you feel about not even killing him with a sword? You killed him with a fucking hammer,
Yeah.
bozo.
Rip Bozo.
Hmm.
Fine.
Hold on, I'm finishing this turn again.
Oh
my
my fucking god.
After our duel 3 years ago, I trained hard, trying to remember all of your skills and techniques. There he is, remembering all the skills and techniques.
Finn.
General Gawain was invincible at the time he trained me. To surpass him was my ultimate goal as a swordsman.
Was I as skillful as you remember my father's premiers? To see a shadow in your sword.
Can you do that again, but replace sword with hammer?
Did you see his shadow in my hammer?
I certainly did, Ike. Thanks to you, I was able to fight my master at the height of his glory days. Who cares? Who cares?
Penis.
Zelfie.
Black Knight, Zelgius, you're my father's killer, and my last t-shirt.
I spent most of my life shrouded in darkness, but my life had meaning. Now I am certain of it. Farad, I will wait for you in the afterlife. Okay.
Wait, that's in Sword of Sephiron. The one character that we just haven't seen from in like 20 million years.
Yeah, he's just been busy.
Mhm.
This is so sad. I can't believe Zelgius is dead.
Selfie.
Let's move on. Oh, how much time left? When the game has to be played.
Oh fuck, the swords are glowing.
Yeah.
Swords are calling out to each other. The holy sword, Aldanite. It's the counterpart to your sword, Ragnar.
Aldenite.
Alondite.
Fun fact, I think we talked about this in Path of Radiance, probably. These two swords' names were switched in the localization. So in Japan, Ragnell is Alondite, and Alondite is Ragnell.
Yeah, oops.
Whoops.
I'd call my sword my fucking cock, but
In fact, I think that survived into Ike's Brawl trophy description, in which they call his sword Alondite, because, you know, was kind of supposed to be that one.
I think it wants you to take it up. Can you still fight, little Ikey?
Selfie!
Yeah, hold on.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm gonna fucking
I'm going to
uninstall
disconnect
everything
your
from your
internet.
computer. And then, and then I'm going to,
Okay, fine. I will stop until I die.
I'm gonna sabotage your entire life by uploading, like, I'm gonna make a video, it's gonna be like, Fire Emblem, Path of Radiance compilation trailer to your YouTube, so now your fans are awaiting. Now you have no excuse.
Oh shit, he's
What's
joining the
happening?
force.
What?
Yeah, he's dying, he's disintegrating soul.
You bear the
What?
mark. So that's your secret, is it? The blood of the
So that's your
Laguz runs
secret, the
through
blood of
your
the Laguz
veins.
runs through your veins.
Yes.
This is
The
voice
Yes.
blood on
acted,
my
by the way.
father's side
Yeah, this
This-
is voice acted.
It's all
I don't
coming
give
through.
a fuck!
was with the Laguz.
So Zelgius was
Who
a
was
Brandon
with the
this whole
Laguz?
time.
What?
My lord, the brand.
Ah!
Do you know of a way to remove it? This cursed thing.
That's pretty breezy.
I'm an outcast from my family. I joined the military to escape the shame and hatred in their eyes.
Damn, Shoddy. See, this is
Fear of
backstory.
discovery. When I think that I
This
might
is-
They
see that
fucked.
same shame and hatred in another's eyes, I come close to despair. I have lived my life alone, unable to trust or become
Man,
close
I
to
feel bad that we
anyone.
just fucking killed him.
Such loneliness and isolation, you poor child. It pains me to tell you that I know of no way to remove your brand. I understand.
I wonder who the other voice
It was a
is.
foolish
It's probably
question. I
Ashmore.
apologize.
Or maybe Sephiron, I suppose.
Lord Sage,
Lord Sage,
I
Sephiron.
realized some years ago that I was aging more slowly than others do.
And you wish to conceal that fact, don't you? Is that why you rarely remove your armor, even when indoors?
Yes,
Been
but
dots on these
what
abs.
you prove will not last indefinitely.
They're really kind of
In a
gross
few years,
looking.
you will be forced to leave this army service.
He kind of looks like a Ken doll,
You will be
but like in an ugly way.
I am accustomed to being alone.
I don't know, Cheryl, would you tap?
I will miss studying the sword under
Eh.
the command of General Gawain.
When the time comes for
You ever
to
think about
leave,
how instead of
will you
Ike,
come
we should
to
call him
me,
Ike-a-C?
perhaps?
My lord,
We share a similar condition. I see something familiar within you. I can
Yep.
understand your pain, isolation.
Fucking ass. Like what you had to think me in?
but why me?
Wait,
I have a
what,
task
what
that I must
dialogue?
accomplish.
I have a
With you
task I
at
must
my
accomplish.
side,
Okay,
I
no,
will feel
I don't even know who he's talking
confident
to.
of my success.
It's Lord Sage, quote unquote,
If I
which is
join
probably
you,
If I
Sephiroth.
join you, will I be redeemed?
I cannot say. At the very
Hmm.
least, however,
Yeah.
you will no longer be alone. And neither will I.
And
That
neither
is
will
enough, then.
I.
You have made my decision simple. When I leave here, I will find you. I am a soldier in the Dayan army. I serve under the command of General Gawain. My name is Zelgius. May I ask your name, my Lord Sage?
My name? Of
Of course.
Whoa, the cutoff.
Come on,
Can
man.
this game end?
Whose memory was that?
You fucking asshole. Don't fucking blue ball us like that. No, I guess you're blue balling yourself
One
since
of
you don't know.
many. They're swirling everywhere. The tower resonates with their strength.
Well, it's gotta be.
But
I mean,
who
Sephiroth's
is
the only
it?
one who's alive.
Who do they belong to?
Ah! I want to find out. Or
There is such sadness. Zelgius met someone, one lonely soul calling out to another. But he is no longer with us. Zelgius is gone.
No shit.
Now the soul that remains is once more alone. You got the Ondite.
awesome.
I'm not going to answer that, Seth, because I don't know. I suppose we'll find out in this upcoming chapter, probably.
Yeah, look at that.
Well, I guess
Not only have we
Zelgius is dead.
completed a chapter, we're gonna do
He
two.
is just
This is like the
Zelgius.
first time this has happened since like ever. Maybe in
Probably
Path
part
Radiance we did
1.
something, but
Like at the end of part 1, chapters were
Alto,
so long
I
that we
don't
couldn't do
sense
it.
any enemies nearby. I know. Would you all like to tell? Would you like me to tell you a story as we climb?
Sophie, the fuck is this?
Also, the vid too.
What about me?
It's pretty good.
What is Zelfie fucking sending me?
What kind of story?
Oh, I love his Twitter account. I like
I
the one
do
where he
too.
said, he just does a lot of gay shit.
Everyone
One
loves a
from
Becky
long
talking
ago, long before the grandparents of anyone here was born. Oh no, I have to do narration in this voice.
Have fun.
I'm like still sick, by the way. In the very beginning of this world, there was only water. Till one day, a girl appeared.
That goes against my Lord and Savior Jesus
The
Christ.
girl was very clever, and she forged the first land. And then she made trees and flowers. And then she created beings, which was obviously a mistake.
Yeah, look at that shit in the background. Those things are fucking terrifying.
Oh my god, the story of the Grand Creation. That's so not Braham, dude. Heard it. Just wake me when it's over.
It's the most on-brand line in this entire fucking game. Selfie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Oh.
to bed. Y'all have a good one.
Night, Faye.
Girls, yeah.
Okay,
Right,
good night.
you- Or are you talking about Ashra?
Both, really. And neither, actually.
Bitch.
At first, the girl was excited by her new world, and she thought little else. Then she started feeling lonely. Everyone, every being she'd created, was different from her. Not a single person could truly understand her. It was so sad, I even shed a tear. All alone, she grew sadder and sadder, crying for thousands of years.
Damn. Fucking crybaby.
Then, some creatures began to grow and change, some more clever and sophisticated.
And hopefully less terrifying than the ones in the background.
They tried to comfort the girl and eventually grew closer to her. That was the birth of the
Zunanma.
I can't even pronounce it.
Zunanma.
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 Zubaba.
He's nuts.
They were your ancestors. Beork, Leguz, everyone.
Would you like to be Sanaki's elf?
Sophie,
Yeah.
you get to voice the child.
Yeah, please don't
We
let
are
me
taught
voice
that Zunanma were human, Beork ancestors.
Of course they were taught that the Lagus were not part of it.
I'm sure. Oh,
Whoever
No,
can do the best Burger
it's
King
me.
foot lettuce.
yeah, it's you.
I'm sure there was some selfish reason why the senators would teach that. Probably helps justify the Lagoose slaves.
Damn, shots fired.
Number
Weird.
15. The end. Number
Number
15. The
15.
start
Number
of
15.
Lagoose slavery. The last thing you want in your slave pile is a bunch of unhealthy Lagoos.
As it turns out, that might be what you get.
It makes me wonder what else in my country has been worked around recognition.
I don't know,
Sanaki
your
when
forehead?
she learns that religion lies to you.
She's like 14. She's still learning.
I guess that's fair.
It's
she wasn't
possible
kind of
that the
brainwashed
truth was simply
child.
misunderstood. Like the way everyone calls me a dark god.
Yoon, you are way too nice to the people of Begnion.
But let me continue. The Zunanma worship the girl as their own goddess. They said her hair was as striking a color as dawn's first
no
light,
fucking
so they
way.
gave her a name.
I know what's going on here. So remember all those jokes about Micaiah being Jesus before she turned into a war criminal and we started making jokes about how much
Oh
we
my
hated
god,
this
it's
war criminal?
Micaiah!
Oh my god.
What?
The goddess of dawn. She was a much loved goddess.
The goddess of dawn.
Wait.
Of the Radiant brand?
The Zunanma continued to evolve, and change, giving rise to a variety of races and tribes across the land. Naturally, each of the races thought their own was superior to others, and conflict arose between them.
Awesome.
Awesome.
It was not awesome. It was not epic. It was a tragedy. The goddess tried to make peace among her people, but nothing could stop the warring Sananma. Trying to separate the factions, the goddess gave them different names, Laguz and Bjork. But this only intensified their conflict. And then the Great Flood occurred.
Poggers!
Goddess was only trying to bring an end to the fighting. Oh, poor goddess. But her powers was so great that all the continents were drowned in the flood, all except Tellius.
Damn, rest in peace to Aleve and Judgrawl and...
Well, this is like that one time God washed away the earth and had all the people get on the boat. Wow, this sure is a Christianity moment. You want to take a moment to pray?
Yeah, this is pretty Mormon if you ask me.
Are you sure about this story? It's very different from the histories that we've been taught.
Like, she was
Nick.
there.
Why are you questioning, I don't know, God?
Like, she was literally there. Like, you idiot. Like, she was literally there.
Is a himbo okay?
Among the Orc nations, we only know a vague fairy tale about the dark gods stirring up a great disaster. Also, you know she's talking about herself, right?
Neither the Laguz nor the Bayork have an accurate depiction by the sound of it. I wonder where the story got twisted.
Not only someone that saw this happen, Sev, somebody who probably caused this from happening.
Someone who probably started it.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Like, imagine being like, oops, I did it bad, and then someone's like, are you sure? I didn't hear you did it bad.
There's another standing in our way. I have a feeling he might be able to tell us.
Oh, hell yeah. Huh?
Oh no.
Huh? My father, just beyond these doors. My father is waiting.
Cool.
Oh shit. Genzia, the kid of Galdo. You're supposed to be one of the three who defeated the Dark God, you.
Ooh.
Like, we've been over this.
It's a
She
slur,
doesn't like it when you call her a dark god, okay?
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
He has been blessed by Asherah. Not only that, but it's a powerful, resilient blessing from long ago. He may be nearly impossible to defeat.
Well, that's not very reassuring.
Let's get everyone together. There's no better time than now.
I just
So,
want to say, can we
you
talk
wanna
about you
change-
holding the
This is
Gold
very,
hostage during-
very extremely important.
This is like the most important thing that you can fuck up on.
I was hoping to avoid this until we reached Asherah. Actually, I hope not to have to do it at all.
Sev says that they're sure it's nothing a hammer can't fix.
Nope,
The
that can't
hammer
fix
can't
it.
fix it.
Fix what? What's happening?
But she's left me with no choice. I will give you the blessings of Une, goddess of chaos and freedom.
Oh,
The
we're gonna
best
become
there
like
ever
fucking
was.
super powered.
In their natural state, the attacks of mortal creatures have no effect on divine beings. When Asherah set out to defeat me, she gathered her strongest warriors and bestowed on them some of her power.
Yo, who's that girl on top of the lion?
That's Altina.
Altina, yeah.
She's she's like Sadaki's great grandmother.
Also, she's wielding Ragnell. Just want to point that out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then I don't think this will ever be brought up again. But the lion is Stefan's great grandfather.
Yo, that's actually awesome.
Stefan is an ancestor of Soen. That's the guy's name. Soen was also one of the three that defeated Yoon.
Let's go, Sand Lion.
So
Yeah, so all base people
Sandman
come
is
from
literally
these
blessed by
three.
God.
Yeah,
Yep.
so all the base
One.
people come from this. So like you got like Nasir, Stefan, Sadaki. They're all pretty based.
I'm from
I was under the
Larad, I
impression
think.
that the dragon in the back was literally just Deginsia.
That's literally just against
That's
you.
him.
Yeah. So where did Nasir come from?
Yeah, they're related.
Yeah, Sanaki's ancestor is pretty
Wait,
badass.
yeah,
It's a
Nasir's
shame
related.
it's a shame how far the apple fell.
Sanaki becomes a badass. Sanaki uses in the future. Sanaki uses both the swords at once.
I know. I remember you showing me a cipher card of
I
that.
love that in Ragnar.
He also throws the sun at people.
Yeah,
The fuck?
Oh shit,
Oh,
there
yeah.
is two. I can see how long
This is called the Goddess's Blessing. She empowered the dual swords of the Bjork swordsman Altina. The Laguz warrior Sohn and Teginsia, the leader of the dragon tribe, were also blessed.
Sev says the apple didn't just fall from the tree. The apple rotted, fermented, and sunk underground into a sewer.
Sev, I won't tolerate the slander from you. I don't
Also-
tolerate it from you either.
I'm learning
But
from
I
this.
want you to know that you picked the wrong side of the war.
All I'm learning from this is that every single Ike player in Smash has a Fire Emblem Tellius related name. Like there is one who's just called Sohn. There was one called Alondite who was
yeah.
Oh, there
one of the things back in
is!
Brawl.
Oh my god!
So when does Yez
That's pretty
show
cool,
up?
actually. Yes. Oh, Shez.
Where does the Raven King pop up?
Yeah, I mean there is a literal Raven King. It's
Funny.
Usella.
Why isn't the tag nice off? Tag should be full lettuce.
Funny enough, there was an Ike player called Power of Jabarn.
Mm-hmm. My favorite
As
Ike
well.
player back in Smash 4 was a guy from Japan whose name was Korin. Korin the Ike player.
Let's see.
That they also had a Ragnell, but they played Zero Suit and Bayonetta.
It failed then, but this time will be different. I will use Ashra's own tricks, and I won't be defeated.
Wait, so she powered up those 3 guys, but then they fucking betrayed her, or am
Oh
I
no,
stupid?
Astrid
Well,
powered
one
up
is
the
Everyone,
dead.
guys.
Degitsia
Take
is
some
protecting
time
her.
now to ready
And
yourselves.
then
Altina's dead
Altina's
because she
also
has a
dead.
normal human lifespan. Deginsia's still around. Son is probably dead.
Son's dead.
Someone's dead.
Okay, A? There we go.
Aoric, be sure to equip your best weapons. I'll begin when everyone's ready.
Yeah, so basically, just equip your best weapon.
Very
In the
important.
first slot. This includes Ragnar. You should give give a long night to Stefan.
Give it to Meg.
Oh shit! Yo, give it to Meg.
Alright, we'll give it to Meg.
Monday, Meg.
Here you go. Oh my god, she can actually
Let's
use it.
go.
And then you have to put it in the first slot. Right? Is it first slot or
Yeah.
equip?
This
First
is
slot
so
or like,
based.
I think it's equipped. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's equipped because I got fucked over by that.
Got it.
YouTube.
Well, you might want to put Rex wind or whatever instead of Funchgro.
You probably want to check all your tomes or like all your weapons right now and see if you have anything better to equip.
Did you all
Rex
see that
Caliber.
Big Duck Hunt
Is it
fan
Rick?
actually 2-0'd Spargo and Coinbox? I heard about it. That's quite funny.
Spargo was going like secondaries, I think.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's the guy you
What
thought
weapon
beat
is
Leo's.
that? Yeah, that's so funny.
It's
Oh
my
god.
goat.
Oh, did you get the Wishblade?
Nope.
Tragic.
That would have been perfect for Fiona, but no.
Yeah.
What other-
Mia disappointed us once again.
I live to serve.
Brave
probably
Lance. Brave Lance is kind of weak.
Thinking the Killer Lance, honestly.
I don't know if like something with higher power. I think some of the enemies are crit immune. Like steel or like what's the difference between steel Great Lance and Summer Lance?
I don't know.
Silver
would
Lance
say
has higher
less-
hit rate.
Okay. Also, durability doesn't matter. Your weapon gets infinite
Yeah.
durability.
Oh shit,
Mhm.
alright, then I'm just gonna give her the Silver Lance.
Yeah,
that's fine, I
was
guess,
wondering
yeah.
why you were pondering on that for so long. Bless Irvin, obviously.
Irvin,
That
yeah.
one's fine.
Probably the Brave Axe.
Do you have another axe?
Probably different axe, yeah. There's probably something better in there.
Silver Poleaxe seems
Roll
pretty
that
good.
board. So it's probably gonna be the silver pole. Tomahawk is okay. It's probably silver pole
Yeah,
axe.
this seems like the choice. Thoron, probably.
Rex Bolt.
Rex Bolt's
Rex
strong.
Bolt is better.
Bolt is stronger.
You don't count. Cymbeline.
Cymbeline.
Choice.
Cymbeline.
Yeah.
Wait. There's the other one, Rex Flame, I think. That's in Convoy.
Is that better than Cymbeline?
I think it's the same, if not better.
I mean, one drops the sun and one.
Right.
Like, just check them. Just check them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna check it. Rex Flame.
Like, just put it in your inventory anyways. And you can, like, why it's or whatever.
Take a shot of health. Cymbeline.
Oh yeah, I guess you can't do that on your remapped controls.
I can't do it because the Wiimote doesn't have a Y button.
I would say you probably press minus or
Press the
something.
one
It's
button or
B1,
something,
so-
whatever.
It actually looks
It is.
like that Rex Flame is stronger. That's crazy. Yeah, Rex Flame is
Yo,
just
it is
very
the
stronger.
SS.
Yeah, I just
tone.
always presume PRFs are like almost always better, especially late game PRFs.
All of these are terrible.
And then we don't look at Heroes symbol line. It's so bad.
All of these are terrible.
Oh,
Bellamy
she
is
can't
probably
even
the
use
best.
Rexera. Oh wait, you can use an arm scroll. Use an arm scroll.
Bruh.
This
You
wasn't
really
even,
just hate-
This one's
she's
not even
got-
on me. This one just happened. Makaya's just that bad.
Well, I mean, okay,
So
actually,
true.
have you not been using Physic?
I haven't needed
Well,
to
it
use
only
it.
uses on light tomes.
Well, I mean, no, I'm looking at Makaya with her 22 fucking experience. And then you press use. Yeah.
I'm aware.
No, I was.
Well, this
I was
is their
look-
promoted form, so like,
Yeah, she just
Yeah.
promoted.
yeah.
Did you guys? Okay, so how many maps have you done so far? You did the.
Two.
You
This
did
is
the
2
Olympic
maps
map?
in.
We are two
I thought there was
maps in,
another map in
Fire
between.
Tales.
Okay, I guess there's. For some reason, I remember there being something else in between Black Knight.
Base card.
So after this chapter, how many more? Is there like 2 or?
There's 3 chapters left in total.
Oh, so
He can't even attack.
alright, info conversations.
Also, you might want to dump like experience into the dragons.
No, we must do info conversations.
Oh yeah.
Alright, Micaiah.
Oh, is she
Yeah,
finally not
I'm
possessed?
fine.
Pocket.
Sorry, it just... I don't know, it's like waking up after a long nap, you know? But how are you, Seth? Are you alright? Are you not hurt?
Child Micaiah. Where are you going to start treating me like an adult?
Oh god!
Show me your hands.
Go ahead, use
What?
Halo Lights.
I'm scared. I'm scared. This is
Show me
like
your
a
hands.
Joshua moment.
I'm sorry, but knowing that Micaiah
This is
Where's the
Elise
image?
Joshua
I
moment.
need
This
to
is
find-
Elise
I need to-
Joshua.
I need to find the image. And
Red
this-
alert.
this game
knowing
was
that
in
Micaiah
streams
was
again.
already an adult and probably looked like it when they first met just makes this so much more gross.
Dear Lord.
In the end, raising my ideal man is faster than finding him.
Look at your hands. They're so big. They were so small when we first met. You know, when I was a grown adult and you were just a child?
Wow, don't we love grooming?
Because Micaiah couldn't get any less likable.
She's even more
If you
likable. I
break
don't know what
apart
you're
their
talking about.
support, then they don't get a paired ending.
You should have told her that.
Oh shoot! Why did I say that?
You mean I can save
I ruined
Soph
it.
from Micaiah?
You're... No, you can't.
If I get rid of their
He
support,
dies in his
You can
No.
save him, but you can save him about as much as you can save Joshua from Elise. What the fuck is her name? I keep getting her mixed up with Alencia.
Estelle.
Fuck.
I can't remember her name anymore.
Oh, Estelle! I thought it was Elise. Oh my god.
No, Elise is from Sonic.
turn.
Anyway, one.
Yo, we should play something.
Gwen? Gwen's not here,
I
bitch.
said line.
You said Gwen.
No, I said line.
How does that correlate whatsoever?
Also, Cheryl, you said
Micaiah.
we should play Sonic 06. We will get there one day.
Yes, that's
Yeah, just like Metopia.
Oh,
Okay, at least I can
don't do that.
emulate 06.
You can emulate Metopia too.
You
Yeah.
just say your fucking
Yeah.
line.
It'd be pretty bad.
I did.
Actually,
I said
no,
Micaiah.
it was
You
on the
did.
3DS originally, so you could do Citra. But the Switch version is so much better.
Sorry, am I interrupting something?
Oh no! Can you save us?
Can you please just grab Soph and
Commander.
like get him out of here?
Sorry, I'm taken.
Oh, you don't need to like propose to him or anything. You just need to remove him from this situation. It's all right. God damn it. How can I help you?
I was scrounging around for my stuff and found some extra medicine. I thought I'd ask around to see if anyone needed it. Need to go get ready.
Yeah, you better.
Hey, where's the rush? We still have, he didn't catch a word of that, did he?
Nope. Thanks for barging in. It's fine, really. It's totally fine. I'll just take the medicine. I'm sorry about that. You should be saying sorry too.
What did you do with him?
I just need to mentally prepare myself for what Micaiah is about to say.
I'm dying of cringe.
Because whatever it is, it's not going to be good. A long time. I met him when I was hiding out in the back alleys of Navasa over 10 years ago.
Oh, hell yes.
She looks the same as she does now. She looks like a grown-ass woman.
No, she was wearing blue in that picture. Now she's wearing red.
Wait, so like, if she's 23, but like, huh?
So, wait, is she actually 23 or does
No
she just look
confirmed that.
23? I was just assuming she just looks 23.
I mean, to be honest, she looks like she's 16.
Yeah. Like, she doesn't really
Well, yeah,
Hey,
but in that
people-
picture, she looks like an actual woman. I'm so confused.
No, she's just real. No, the issue is that she's really short.
Yeah. The
Like,
issue is
probably-
Soph has
probably-
aged like a
Soph's
normal
really
human
short?
and she hasn't, and therefore she looks the same.
Low key, she's like 4'3" in that picture.
The fuck?
But no, I
Nah,
assumed
th-
Micaiah
these
was,
scales-
like,
these
much
scales do
older than
not-
she let on, because she's angsted about that throughout the game. And I don't think 16 to 23 is enough of like a difference for it to matter.
I mean, okay, so here's the thing. Between that 10 years, she's definitely grown up a little bit, but it's probably not as much. She's probably grown like maybe like 3-4 years that time frame.
I mean, I also would not just advise getting into a relationship with Micaiah when she is war criminal,
Yeah, there's
enjoys
a bunch of other
arson.
reasons not to get in a
stupid.
relationship with Micaiah.
Those are all very attractive traits in me, and I'm sad that you don't understand.
Those are just
Yeah.
quirks.
Like, there is no shot in hell
I
that
can
Micaiah
fix her.
is 13 years old here, because that meant she would have aged, like, faster than... Like, I'm sorry, but
It's
these two
also
are
really
not
hard to tell because I think
4 years apart.
I mean, well, she is also like supposed to be Jesus. Maybe that just comes with their own special traits.
yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know. It's really hard to pinpoint everything.
Like, Soph is supposed to be 7 in
But
this
also-
episode because it was 10 years ago.
And I hate the fact that Soph is like 17 in this
Yeah.
game.
Like, I will continue to ignore that.
That
because
does-
Like, there's no way, right? He's definitely a grown man. Not that that makes this scene
He
any
looks
less
like a
fucking
grown man.
awkward.
I mean, also probably different periods. I mean, keep in mind that people were like, I guess like, historically speaking, the people were considered adults by this age. You know, they're being sent off to war and shit by the time they turned 16.
I mean, yeah, but...
So it's not too much of a stretch to say that Soph would be considered an adult for like this sort of similar time period.
Yeah.
You know, be like
But no,
a-
Soph
like
is
a
supposed to be
Kirkland.
7 years old in this picture. And Micaiah is supposed to be 13, but looks exactly the same as she does 10 years later. I don't know. This is making my brain hurt.
Aging sucks.
Aging sucks.
And
I would like to
it
simply
also be
not
the question,
age and
too.
just be 20 years old for the rest of my life.
Okay. Also,
Okay,
if you
Peter
were-
Pan.
Also, if you were mortal, right? Would you ever marry a second time?
Oh, that's a really
Like, if
tough
you look like
question.
Alan, like you're 30, like, you know, it's obviously a much bigger scale, but like, it's the same sort of question here,
Mhm.
where like,
Yeah, like
know,
Micaiah
because
is
age
obviously
scales
going to
differently, how do
outgrow
you treat
Soph
it?
at this rate. Although
Yeah.
we're
Like,
putting
and
Soph
obviously,
together
too,
with
it's-
Tormod, not Micaiah, because
and I know we're making like the fucking groomer jokes here, but also like, just to put it in a little bit of defense, it's not like Micaiah had any intentions of like growing feelings for this person for as long as they, whatever.
yeah, like I
In fact,
will
Soph is the
definitely
one that
buy
gets the feelings
even
for
though it's
her.
funnier to joke about it, that Micaiah definitely did not look at Soph and be like, this is my future husband right here.
Yeah. There's actually even more context. It's entirely on Soph said that the relationship is based off of looking at Fire Emblem Heroes, which is not a great example, but like in that
Oof.
game, Soph is like, yeah, I kind of like Micaiah. Micaiah's just like, haha, look at my dress, it's so pretty. What do you
yeah,
mean
they
you
got a
like
fucking
me?
wedding all together.
Yeah.
I forgot that.
Oh, wait, so he doesn't even admit it in this game?
He might. You'd have to see the ending.
Well,
I don't know.
let's at least get closer by talking.
I feel like we've had a very productive discussion sitting on this text screen.
Unusually,
He was so skinny, but his gaze was so piercing. I wondered how such a young boy could look like that. It's called poverty, Micaiah. One day I noticed he was standing close to me, just watching. He continued like that for a couple of days. One day I... God help me. One day I held out my hand. He was suspicious of me, but came over anyway. He looked like a scared animal. Then his little hand slipped into mine. It was shaking. His fingers were so thin and frail. I couldn't let go after that. God, I feel gross reading
Well,
this.
too bad he fucking lost you.
I legitimately feel gross.
just
reading
imagine,
this.
like, come on, it's like a kid's, like, I know it, sounds weird, but... Okay, I can't put this in better words. I'm too tired, I think.
Yeah?
Like, I don't know. I definitely don't think Micaiah actually saw Soph and was like, yes, I'm gonna raise this kid to marry one day.
I think the memes are making you overthink everything.
Absolutely. I also
Yeah.
just think the
Also, you're
image
thinking
of
of-
Micaiah
also,
looking
you're thinking about
exactly
this
the
with too
same
much-
as she does, pretty much, except with a different outfit,
You're also,
is really
I think
throwing
you're
me
also
off.
looking at this with too much future tense.
Like, the image threw
Like-
me off a lot. That's all I'm gonna say.
Like, I mean, if there was a picture of Hitler walking a dog when he was like a teenager, nobody's gonna look at that picture and be like, man, this is so disgusting. We all know that Hitler's gonna kick the fucking dog or something.
I don't know.
He actually had a lot of German Shepherds.
Like, I really think it is just the picture that's messing me up. That's all. Also,
I
unrelated,
mean,
but
it's the picture.
the one that was just on screen.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
it's bothering me that Micaiah apparently just aged like a normal human for the first 13 years of her life. And then just completely stopped.
And to be fair, like I said, she's supposed to be like 20, and she looks like she's like 16,
Yeah.
17 maybe.
No, she definitely looks closer to 16 in both the images, the one where she's 13 and the one where she's 23.
Yeah. This Micaiah
Yeah, we
looks like
traveled
she's
together
older,
all
but
over the
that's...
continent. No matter where we went, we were always together.
The first time I met him, he's hidden on a ship when we were talking. Mentioned he was looking for someone who was like family to him.
Oh yeah, Ike fucking broke his arm, remember?
What?
The scene where you get Soph, Ike literally drags him out from wherever he was hiding. And then Soph's like,
Like
ow,
in a
you
barrel
broke
or
my
something.
arm.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Too bad, I guess.
It was you he was searching for, wasn't it?
Could be.
I tried to leave him behind. When we went to Crimea, I split off from him and I took a ship from Begnion, or to Begnion. But when I reached Begnion, war had broken out between Crimea and Dayan. I knew I had to return to Dayan to look for him. But I couldn't find him, so I went to Crimea. And I still couldn't find him. We found each other again after the war, in Dayan. In the back alleys of Navassa, where we first met.
Coming full circle.
Routes opposite to each other.
When I told him why I disappeared, he got so angry. I'd never seen him get so emotional before.
Can't say I blame him. I'd be pretty furious if I had someone like that while I'm just wandering around 2 countries at war. Besides, I'm sure he'd hidden his feelings about being abandoned until he saw you again.
I thought I was reaching the limit of how long I could stay with him. He grew each and every day, but I remained the same. I didn't want him to be harmed by the curse I lived with. Could you imagine how hard that would have been on him?
You mean the blood of the goose?
So you knew. Did you find out from that boy who's always beside you, your husband?
Sword? Yeah, I guess you both know how to recognize people of similar nature.
Yes, damn right. Look at me. I'm the GOAT.
Man, it sure would be nice if Sword had like any sort of relevance in this game.
Just wait.
Yeah, he and I are both branded. But yet you two are married. Does it not bother you that he's just going to look like that for maybe the rest of your lifespan?
Well,
Oh, I thought that was an actual voice line, and then I realized it wasn't. So it's waiting
No,
for
it
me
just,
to press A.
it was just very fitting to the conversation at hand.
well, EK, what do you think about my
I'll use that
appearance?
word. You would sort both people, just like me and everyone else.
You're dodging the question.
What about my fucking appearance? Am I not fucking hot?
Now, what are you going to do when you're old and he's maybe 5 years older, sort of? What then?
It'll be great for me, maybe not him.
Yeah, you'll be fucking wrinkly like your fucking rod. you're a Londite.
Just like you. You call both Lagoos and Bjorks people.
Yeah, that's what they fucking are.
Should I care about the color of your hair, eyes, or skin, or your ears, wings, or tail?
Damn. Ike says furry
Taste.
rights. Also, 1 second. The stream died. I need to... Alright, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
No, all I hear are the voices inside my head.
Inside of my head.
When in the sentence, I want to put a hyphen between the words fish and chips in my fish and chips sign, have been clearer if quotation marks had been placed before fish, and between fish and
What?
and chips, as well as after chips.
I need whoever who typed that to like go outside.
The
They should
Wikipedia's
keep
list
themselves
of
safe.
linguistic example sentences is a crazy place.
No matter how long you live or what powers you possess, we're the same. At the end of the day, we're all just people.
Beast. ...
Soth talks that way too. His time with you changed him. Thank you, Ike. I've made up my mind.
About what? I didn't realize we were doing anything but talking.
I thought I might travel to a far-off place after all of this was over. But I won't. I'll go back to Dan. No matter what happens, I'll have Soth by my side. I have nothing to fear as long as he's with me.
Oh, what about Chirodio, huh? You're just
Fuck
gonna
that
fucking
guy.
leave him out in the dirt like that?
No!
Bro!
Don't slander
That's
Tyronio.
not slander Chirodio.
About the rest of the Dawn Brigade, huh?
Chirodio has had enough shit happen to him. He's still like paid for child support, okay? Don't fucking disrespect Chirodio like that. His wife took the kids.
I miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot.
I'll be back.
To go get your wife? And to hang out with your kids? Yeah, you go enjoy that privilege you have.
Anyway, Ike.
It seems the feelings between you two run both ways. It's probably the wisest choice for Dane, and Soth, and Chirodio. Anyway,
May I have some medicine? My reflexes are a little dulled every time Yoon comes out of my body and I get it back. I don't want to, get hurt while that's happening.
yeah. Oh, forgot. Survive, Nikai. We need you. The goddessy host. To save the people of Tellius.
Damn,
Man, I can't believe you just, like, disrespected Chirodio like that.
I didn't
What
do
the
it,
fuck,
Micaiah
Mia?
did.
And Micaiah.
I know, that was one of the better Micaiah conversations in the game, somehow. Yes, I know.
Well, maybe all of our conversations are like this, and you're putting your biases aside.
No, Micaiah has some really
Because
Oh,
it's a
man.
conversation that doesn't...
I haven't forgot the one where she just
Okay, she
goes,
does
my
that.
mixed blood.
Yeah. She does have a few really bad ones. I joke about the arson one, but the arson one is, like, really bad.
No, the arson one is really bad because it just goes against literally everything she talks about. Oh god.
Yo, what's your favorite character?
Oh, yeah! You guys got to see the Naysala conversation after the Blood Pact, right?
I still think
Yep.
him being under a blood pact at all really ruins his character, but... I don't know, it's like the same issue I have with
So used to
Micaiah,
Blood Pact.
and where it's like... What's it? Like, they're under this thing and being forced to do all these terrible things, but they don't show remorse about it at all. Like, at no point did he ever imply
show
that it was
remorse.
anything other than just who he was as a person.
Well, they saw was like very cunning about it, right? But Kai was like fucking desperate and like stressed out. That's partially why the arson thing happens, because she's like, what the fuck else am I supposed to do, right? I have to end this. I have to end this war quickly in
And
order
she's
to like
desperate and
end
stressed
suffering
out, but
entirely.
not enough to actually
That's-
like explain the problem to other people.
Yeah, they saw is just like smarter and more like cunning.
I don't know. I still think
That's
I
also
preferred
why
Misawa
they saw
when
is
he was
steals
just, like,
racing.
that jackass who's done too many irredeemable things, but we have to keep alive anyways right now.
Remember when they saw saved everyone?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm not engaging in violence. Zelgus is the Black Knight. I don't know what to say. It's unbelievable.
And everyone.
Oh, is he like Begnion? He was right. He was the right-hand man, my most trusted aide. Duke Sephiroth Brutus.
Sanaki, how can you trust Sephiroth?
He was a hero, a perfect general, and the best swordsman, I'll tell you. He was never anything but loyal. Well, I mean, to be fair, Sephiroth is basically her dad.
This is true.
It's hard
Sephiroth
not to trust
sounds
the
like
dude.
Sephiroth would be a terrible
Yeah.
parent. Holy shit. Except to Pichu. Sephiroth loves Pichu.
I want Sephiroth my dad. I want him to speak his Japanese words.
But he was serving in another country.
Yes, that's your concern right now, Sanaki.
She can't get over the fact that Black Knight is Zelgus. Like that's pretty absurd that your most loyal commander.
That is fair. Like, I definitely
Was
understand
also, like-
how... I'm just curious as to how he managed to, like, split the time.
Right?
Like, did he
It
just
makes you
never
wonder
sleep
how
ever?
Sephiroth is doing.
Well,
Right.
you know, like to get an idea about how something double. First, you must watch all seasons of Hannah Montana.
God damn it, Cheryl.
True.
Because one would say they're living the best of both worlds.
Did you say this line, Zelfie, or...?
Yeah, I did. I doubt he's been turned to stone.
Well, if fucking Amy, the hooker, survived...
Even though he was captured by Lacane and forcibly removed from his post, I'll have found a way to preserve or persevere. Tiger always said there's no other master of the arcane arts who can compare with Duke of Persis. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Like, don't tell me you suspect Sephiroth.
I mean, that's not entirely unfeasible at this point, I don't think, considering Zelgi has showed up.
Well, look at the facts. Do not trouble your mind that thought. He would never betray me.
Wink wink, nudge nudge.
Well, he's dead now.
It's nice to think so, but he's not petrified. He never received a message from you, so where is he? Goddess isn't perfect. She said so herself. And the message should reach everyone.
Sanaki is
fucking
coping
God.
really hard right now.
Sanaki.
Hey, it did not reach Stefan. Let's be fair.
This is true. We had to dig Stefan out of the dirt. The sand, I mean.
Yeah. You have
True.
to admit, that's a weak excuse. Let's leave it at that for now. We need to focus on moving forward. I almost forgot. I have something for you. What is it?
It's an invitation to her next birthday party. You know, when we're all dead after this.
Well, you're my trusted aide, just like Sephiroth. You have to live, so protect yourself with this. Mercenary of the contract to aid as to the Empress of Begnion. Who would have thought? Oh, thank you, Snaki. You're welcome, Mike, and thank you.
Alright, there. That's the best conversation Tsunaki has had over 2 games.
Why do you slander her so much?
We've been over
She
this.
has so many
Everything she
great
does at this
arcs.
point just annoys me. It's not even rational anymore.
How did we get to this point?
She made a
I mean, like when she was first introduced, she was
She
kind
made
of
a really
kind of
bad
annoying.
first
And I guess
Okay,
we
yeah.
Point where
understand.
it titled her debut episode.
Okay, shit.
After hits.
Okay, yeah, I do remember that now. But she redeemed herself immediately after by freeing the slaves.
Well, Mia doesn't care about that, clearly.
Yeah, Mia doesn't care about
She
freeing the
didn't
slaves.
free
She
the
just
slaves,
cares
we
about
freed
getting her
the fucking
message across.
slaves. And we only freed half of them.
Game theory, Mia actually wants there to be slaves, so she has something to complain about.
It's just
Okay.
What is going on?
It's been a while since Elfie and I had a shouting match on stream. Take a look at this.
When Tsunaki gets on the screen. And where'd you stumble across it?
Lying around inside the tower. It seemed like the sort of thing I should bring to your attention.
It was very nice of you, but you didn't have to. Do whatever you want with it.
Really? Do you think I'd be able to use it?
Get hasty. But I think it's right for you.
I know, I'm just kidding, Ike.
Thanks. It's a very rare item. We'll cherish it.
Please do. After all of that...
I'd double check your items once more.
Yeah, just let me say it first.
Yeah, let's beat a
So
dragon.
give experience to. Wait, can you? Oh, you can do that later.
We just beat this
Right
dragon.
now, Rexora, Base Lord. Rex Flame, Rex Bolt, Silver Poleaxe, Irvin, Silver Lynx.
Oh, give Ileana another restore staff.
True.
True that, queen.
Can she use it? Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, you have a bunch of other staffs you can give to Valencia.
I want a pastrami sandwich.
Really despise like Mia's inventory management. Anytime I play FE, I always have everything so neat. Mia just has shit lying around.
Yeah,
This really says a lot about us as people. And honestly, it says a lot about society
A
too.
Lundite Meg.
a Lundite Meg is the greatest gift this game has given us in several parts. Alright.
I think we're all ready. I'll need the Lagoos to transform.
Rar.
Let's begin.
Do you think Yoon blesses the horses too?
I hope she
Oh,
blesses
I
the single horse
absolutely
and
do.
the 2 horses we have, and the Wyvern. And the Pegasus. Can't forget the
Okay,
Pegasus.
I'm all done now. Whew. That was really hard. So difficult. I think I need to rest.
Can we just point out Yoon hijacks Micaiah's body the whole time, except for when there's actual danger?
Yeah.
Yep.
Just want that to be said. So,
Okay. You feel alright. You don't look so good.
I'm fine. Thank you, Soph. It's just... You know, it's like waking up from a really long nap, you know?
You just said that. I
Wow,
don't need
this is
new
like waking up
material.
from a really long nap.
That's what I'm gonna title this, a really long nap. Like,
What happened to you?
Not me a Slender edition.
you know, you told me that if I die in this body, she kind of wants me to be at the front. You know, less confusing that way. So she wants us to take it from here.
Alright, if we're all set, let's move out.
Before Micaiah stumbles off the stairs, please let that be how this game ends. Please.
Or Micaiah.
Father!
Oh shit, who are those other people next to him?
Hello, my... Wait, this is a new character.
No, Deginsia talked like once in the last game, I think.
Here
It's
too.
enough for me.
Who talked for Deginsia last time then?
Oh, fuck. I don't even think that character was listed. Also, I want to voice him either way.
Oh,
Zelfie.
you go for it. No, Cheryl wants it. Cheryl can
It says
have it.
Zelfie.
Well, let's let Cheryl take it.
Oh,
No.
yeah, after Utopia, Cheryl deserves it.
I hate
You
you
really
so
just
much.
like
I
down
want
trigger
you to
button
know.
and are pushing it over and over.
It's because Mia has no goddamn money. Girl boss! Oh, I wasn't expecting this. It's safe to assume then that you've come prepared to fight. How many times have I said it now? How many times have I warned against starting another war? That's not a girl boss. That's a war
Cliff
criminal.
Naga, you almost fucked everything up if it weren't for Naysala.
Nasala.
Tis, we've already betrayed our vow to our goddess. We should have learned, but the fighting never stopped. In my hands clap the razors of the Yeah. Alright, but before I go on singing Party in the USA, we've got to pay for our crimes, and we've got to take responsibility, and we've got to accept Ashra's judgment.
No, you don't understand. It wasn't the war that awoke the goddess. It was my song. The Galder of Release freed the goddess.
You can't expect me to believe that, girl boss. Well, we'll just wait here patiently for the punishment we deserve. If you're unwilling to await judgment,
Does everyone in this tower want to die? Because it's starting to feel like that.
yes.
Deginsia will patiently wait for his revenge, but only for so long.
Alright, you will stand against! Girl boss powers, activate! The greatest of all dragons! Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Digimon Masters! Ah!
He's huge.
Digital monsters!
He is very large.
This map is actually pretty hard.
I mean,
Yeah, this
it's
is a hard map.
big-ass fucking dragon.
Yeah.
I've unleashed my girl boss form.
Father, no! I must be fight. There must be a way to talk this through. It's no use, British kid. We have no choice but to fight.
I love how we
Yeah,
decided
I'm at
that
my
all
most
the
girl
leaders had
bossiest.
British accents, but then only gave like half of them British accents.
When was that a thing? Oh, I guess they thought.
Back
Oh,
in
that's
Lek
really
and Mordecai
shit.
were both British. And then it just kind of stuck from
Not
there.
even the green chicken. In a way. I just try to give Mordecai like a big booming voice.
Yeah, it came off as being
Wasn't
pretty
really British. Oh.
I'm sad Lek
Was
didn't
it?
have more importance to the
Yeah,
plot.
well, he
What's he trying
died.
to do?
Oh yeah, this map is hard. Have fun.
British!
Best outfit.
Thank you, Sev.
No, stop. You need okay, don't do this because one, there's no point, and two, you want to actually say the ending for content.
Fine.
What?
Fine.
Manage. Award XP. Give it to Kurth and Aina. Holy shit, this is... You're doing it the wrong way.
I'm doing it this way just to spite everyone.
Why are you increasing it by 1?
Just to piss everyone off.
Well, this is gonna take like 20 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, we
Pretty
don't
much.
have that much
We only have
time.
40
We
minutes
gotta
left in
beat
the
this
stream.
chapter.
You can mash through it. You can try and mash through
We
it.
have 40 minutes actually, but
That's enough time for an FFA.
no, we're beating the stupid ass dragon. I swear to God.
Well, we'll go to battle save point, and then I guess next
Are
week
we
we'll do
do-
the finale.
It's
Also,
easy
are we doing
one.
a
We're gonna beat
weekend
some
stream?
Yeah, we're doing one Saturday night.
Saturday. I thought we did it
Saturday.
on Sundays.
We haven't done one on Saturday in like 4 weeks, Mia.
Okay, fine. We can do it on Sunday. I'll make it real.
And it's like, what? We've always done it on Saturday.
We've always done it on Saturdays.
If any of you all ask
no,
me
no, no,
if
if
we're
you want to do it on
doing it on
Saturday,
Saturday, I will literally...
well, honestly, I don't fucking care.
You know, Sev, you've got time.
Yeah, let's not. I'd prefer Sunday.
Alright, I'll run a poll. I should be good both days. So, how's
Isn't
everyone's day
VSB
going?
Saturday, or are you not going?
No, I can only go to one of VSB or UBC. I'm going
Wait.
to UBC.
Okay.
Wait, how's everyone what been?
How's everyone's day been?
Everyone's day bin.
Oh, day. I thought you said school been. I'm like, you don't go to school.
No, but I am applying currently.
I've been sick like the past 4 days,
You're
so
applying. I thought you were applying for a job.
And
I gotta be real. I was like overworked. I was overworking myself yesterday. I basically spent the entirety of all of yesterday working on that essay that I was working on the night before.
oh god.
And I had also been working on that essay for like the day, like on Tuesday and on Monday as well.
I've got to
Yeah.
do an outline for a research paper this weekend, and then I also have to work on another research paper.
Wednesday was like particularly stressful because I usually work super well in like procrastination mode when I have deadlines and such. But I had wrestling the night before that, and I'm still trying to get back into shape again. So I was kind of exhausted, especially after wrestling an Olympic wrestler for that practice. So yeah, I was pretty exhausted, and I was just in pain, and then I had class, so I was just super fucking tired, like all of Wednesday, while still trying to like cram out this fucking essay.
seriously, is 13 her cap speed?
I think it is.
She probably gets more after
Yeah,
transforming.
no, she definitely gets more post-transformation, but... She appears to have capped everything.
Oh god.
It only doubles.
She capped everything except
she-
the
it
Well,
only
she's
gets
max
plus
level.
5.
She's max level, so
Alright,
Do you have any stat boosters left?
yes.
anyway, we're at a bonus 6p, so Kurth can only go
You
up to
should have
28.
given most of them to Kurth. By the way.
TBH.
Gonna be honest, I saw a big number and thought we would have had enough.
Fair enough. This is easy mode.
Okay, to be fair, you did bring a unit from level 1 to level 20, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of experience you had to use.
That's a lot of
I know,
experience.
I still have 5
That's a
missiles
lot
and
of
thought, oh, this
damage.
will go well.
I have a question. Is it worth trying to learn Smash? If you
No.
were someone that maybe played the games somewhat competitively or just casually before, at this point, would you recommend playing Smash competitively at this point?
I think
Yeah,
it really
I
has
mean,
to come
especially
from a
Ultimate.
place
Like,
of love, honestly.
like, depending on the character you choose, you can probably become like PR with like a Rob. Give it like 2 weeks.
My parents' dog could become PR with Rob. No,
But,
I feel
like,
like if you're gonna get
serious
into
question.
Smash, it has to absolutely just be for the love of the game.
You know,
And
like,
if
if
you
you
can't
like the
find
game,
that, then it's
like,
probably
might as well.
best just to stay at like a semi-casual level.
Okay, second question. Should I get back into Smash?
Yes, it would be very fun.
Sure. I mean, does your area still have locals? I thought, like you said, your
He
local like
runs
shut
locals,
down
doesn't he?
Our
or something.
locals are coming back in a month. I mean, I can drive to locals. It takes an hour to go to the locals. But the issue is that they are on Friday, which is when I do my Pokemon stuff. So it hasn't been very convenient for me to go.
Also, you can give people skills. You
Yeah.
have like 200 skills.
Yeah.
Please stop
And?
backseating.
I'm just trying to help. Come on.
Now we're accusing Kaz of backseating.
Careful.
I mean, I am, but like, I'm trying to help.
Careful.
You can take discipline off of Micaiah now.
Yeah.
I
She
suppose
doesn't
she
need it.
doesn't need it.
You can take boots off of her too. Give it to someone better. Oh yeah,
like
she has
Meg.
Corona.
Give it to Meg.
Huh?
Sure, we'll
You
give
give
the
boots to Meg.
Who the fuck has Corona?
Micaiah.
Micaiah caught Corona, guys.
Oh no!
Micaiah has COVID-19.
Oh shit, she has a B right now. But we can't take anything else off, huh?
Wait, you guys remember that account from like early in the
Meg
pandemic that
Boots.
just listed like random characters that tested positive, and like one time was like Lightning McQueen, and it was the funniest shit of all time.
No, it was Mater who tested positive.
Oh no, it was Mater,
It
and we
100%
replied
would
with
be a
Mater.
thing,
Mia, how is Mater not a stream emote?
because we only have one emote slot still. Dragon Foe would be really good to give to like Titanium.
Holy
Yeah.
shit! Can we?
Yeah, Dragonfall was very good here.
You should
Twitch
try.
needs to open up like 2 free emote slots, or else I will move to YouTube.
How close are you to like becoming a partnered streamer?
Don't know.
You should check that. Because they're honestly probably not that far off.
No.
If I had to guess, you probably have the like followers and stuff like that to do that.
We'll
Okay,
move
but
to
that's-
Alaxis.
Getting money
We'll
from
partner
this,
up with
so-
Butch Hartman.
What?
We're not even at the point where I'm like getting money from this.
Yeah. But emote
We're just doing
slots.
this.
Not a good idea. Not a good idea to give him provoke.
We're doing this for
Yeah,
the
seeing
bit.
as he's the only unit that somehow managed to die in fucking normal mode, probably not a great idea.
I mean, this
Corrosion's
seems
like
terrible.
useless now.
Corrosion is useless.
Oh, give that to Micaiah.
Actually, no, yeah, Micaiah seems like the correct one to give it. No, we can't give it to Micaiah. She doesn't have the space for it.
She does. You took off boots.
We took up all her skills.
Okay, she's got the space. Let's throw corrosion onto Micaiah. Oh, no, we can't. Never mind.
Corona only takes up so much space.
We should give her Wrath because she's a small child.
Sure.
There we go.
I'll throw Vantage on just cause.
Okay, that's kind of lit though. Wrath Vantage.
Havis seems like a not bad idea on the weaker dragon.
I'm gonna get stripped down real quick. I'm tired of being in my jeans.
Yes, good.
I'm just reading these. Like, I have to click it to read it. Don't think I missed. Just kind of assigning these at random. even though
Also, that's a
it's-
translation error. Resolve is 50%.
Okay. I mean, that would actually be really good on Ina, because she's not getting XP anyways.
You can just use a Gusto and you have like 10.
I know, but I don't want to have to waste the turn on the fucking Magusto. I guess we'll give you Gamble. We're running out of
You have like.
good skills.
Oh no, she doesn't have it. You could get rid of Pass. That's not too useful.
Yeah, that might come up. I guess I'll just give her Gamble, I suppose. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Give Sword Wrath.
The Wrath of Sorin!
Let's go.
I like how we gave all the mages fucking wrath, like they're gonna survive a fucking hit.
I think we're just doing it
Yes.
to be funny at this point.
I'm so base. I can.
You know what? We
unleash
have
my
one more
on
Wrath.
anyone.
Where's Ileana?
But you can get rid of Blossom.
I forget what Blossom even does. Oh,
Increases.
Increases
Growth
growth,
rates.
but decreases XP.
Yeah.
There, all three of our mages are now very, very angry. Just because.
probably disarm. Oh,
Well, both of them are kind of useless at this point.
oh, yeah.
Where were we? Valencia.
Adept.
Oh, Adept is so sick on her.
She's gonna get 6
So
attacks.
because she could get 8 attacks. It procs on every chance.
Alright, it's the one Soren has.
Or it has a chance to proc. yeah.
We're not giving her Provoke. Here.
You're good, I think.
Meg's full.
Oh fuck, the Bard could have so much.
Oh, sweet.
Well, Tavarn's full.
Is he?
Oh, that's a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought I
sweet.
saw 100 out of I
Balls,
thought
I'm
he
not-
was 45
Yeah,
out
my
of 100.
comprehension.
Well, you can only have like 5 or
He's at
6
a slot,
skills at
slide,
all times,
not
so.
capacity.
Oh.
I'm gonna-
Alright.
Are we
Maybe
restarting
if we're
or?
lucky, we can clear this chapter tonight.
No, you
Vamos!
cannot.
Hi.
Wow, don't dash your hopes like that.
That is a 100 HP dragon.
Look at his stats.
He's pretty hard.
Let's see. Ooh,
Jesus.
Drippa. Now that's a
Honestly-
girl boss.
Honestly, he's not even that much changed from his hard mode stats.
Damn.
Wait, is he even changed at all?
I'll leave it up.
I don't
if you
think
wanna
so.
take a
It doesn't look like
Yeah.
it.
So you're saying we're gonna be on this chapter for like the next 2 weeks?
No?
No. Well, Mia's units are all cracked. That's the difference.
Yeah, we're not
I don't
looking
know. I
around
mean, you
for
just
that
said it's the
anymore.
same as hard mode. Huh?
Uh,
Yeah, Uncharted is Leonardo Sling. He's a very underrated character.
Okay, fine.
Even
We're
if
not
he's in the
looking around
Dawn Brigade.
Edward anymore.
Like, look. Edward was vital because he has the relationship with Leonardo. Very charming in the beginning stages of this game. And it's kind of a shame that it was kind of dashed because the Dawn Brigade was just kind of shafted in terms of
You can't
overall
forget
character
Olin.
development. And Who the fuck is Nolan? Fuck Nolan. It's all about Leonardo.
If that ain't the most accurate endorsement of the Dawn Brigade you might ever hear it.
Yeah.
And
Is it the Dawn Brigade?
And also, I could say surfboard with Leonardo.
Is this
in
the
his
Dawn
case.
Brigade? No, it's just the Dawn Brigade. Wait, hold on. Did I ever show Mia that meme?
I don't think you did. Nice 0% move.
Again, pay attention to tiles.
Okay, by the way, at the end of our Radiant Dawn stream finale, I'm gonna have you watch through a bunch of classics
A bunch of classics.
because we'll probably finish it early-ish. I hope.
Well, we also
No, we won't.
Will we also see the unveiling of the Path of Radiance compilation?
What? Why would you expect that?
Because it will be fitting.
There will never be a Radiant Dawn compilation.
Oh my god, he got a strength level up.
Let's go, EK.
Oh, you forgot to use your
Wicked.
boosting items.
Zolfi only has to make it through over 50 streams of content.
I mean, you can just excise all of part 3, so... Like, there was not a single good thing to come out of part 3 of this game.
I'm sure me and Finn had some funny
Jesus
little
fucking
banter.
Christ, Soren!
Soren's based.
Excalibur, Hunch Crow,
Oh, he's... Oh,
Ice
he's
type
probably
move.
Ice, that makes sense.
Hidden Power Ice.
Nice dodge.
He's using Hidden Power Ice.
The adept proc there is completely unnecessary. Procking it the first time would have been nice, but...
He's too based. Oh yeah, by the way, none of the dragons attack your dragons.
Good to know. Alright, y'all wanna see how much a Londite Meg is gonna do?
Yes. We need a
It's
Mega
not
Man.
gonna kill.
Maybe because of the tile. Again.
I don't know, just the fact that we... Oh, never mind.
Let's go, Meg!
Let's go, Meg!
Meg moment!
Let's go, Meg!
This was such a good idea to go for a Londite.
Sev, can you clip this legendary Meg moment?
See, this is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, just make a line.
Give racing.
Might as well. That was not necessary.
You never know, he could have gotten hit by a 13.
This is true. so.
What's this stuff?
Unfortunately, Irvin is not a 2 range. Could you imagine?
No.
What's wrong with 2 range? Oh, Baselard is also not 2.
You could have given him like a better, or I guess he has okay enough knives.
I was told to. I was gonna do a silver knife, but I was told to do Baselard.
Silver Knife has no damage.
Alright, here we go.
Like for the blessing, you definitely wanted Baselard. You can still use like any other item you want.
Yeah, but there's no real point.
It's
is
just
there?
you have to hit the bosses with
I did not
holy
realize this was good against
crap.
dragons. Nice job, Titania. I know who we're sending after...
No, that's the dragon foe.
Alright, Dragonfell. I know who we're sending after Digincio now.
The Ginsia has Nihil, or whatever it's called.
Nile?
Nile, yeah.
Like the crocodile.
Sure. Let's go, Stefan.
By the power of sand! You shall dodge this 32! I like how Stefan has almost as much HP as May. Unnecessary crit, let's go. Just for fun.
Oh my god, she actually does damage.
She does damage. She does
Oh,
more
that's a
damage
white
than
dragon.
I would have expected.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yo,
And she
Good
does.
morning.
I have no idea what's going on in actual Radiant Realm, so I'm gonna hop out now. I'm still at
The
work.
Dawn Brigade. That's what's happening.
Turn off.
is it the Dawn Brigade?
No, it's just a bird.
Oh.
Penis. Yeah, dude.
Liana.
Go! Oh, lightning's good against dragons. That's neat.
That's not a Pokemon. That's
No, it's not
unbeast
a
on
Pokemon.
Poly.
Yeah, that's a cool animation. I have not seen that before.
That is a really good animation. Alright, we'll take those checks.
Are you still, like, playing the game? I'm not looking at an imposter, am I?
What's that supposed to mean?
It's just that you haven't like lost yet on normal mode. Oh wait, yeah, you have.
No,
Never
like,
mind.
you're actually moving your units.
Oh yeah.
Finally, at the end of the game, Mia learns the.
This has been an abnormally bad playthrough for me in terms of Fire Emblem abilities. Like, I've won Iron Man's before. I guess I got hit with the Let's Play curse. Alright.
Oh, here they come from the back.
Go Meg, go Meg, go, go, Meg.
Let's go,
This
Meg.
is a bad idea, but okay, we have physics jobs.
Oh, one night's 2 range as well.
Good to know. That was not necessary.
Oh my god, that
Let's
was
go,
not
Meg.
necessary, Meg.
Meg has no remorse.
We have
Luna
definitely
into
gotten
cancel.
we definitely got our money's worth out of Meg, I think. Hey, strength level.
Yeah, that goes worth
They
it.
say that when Meg like they look into the eyes of the fucking people that she just murders and she feels nothing. You see nothing but the warrior eyes
She's
of
still
Meg.
not over Titania doing 85 per hit, by the way.
And then Titania, well, she's just a girl boss.
Oh god, I've been told to check Harem.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? That's gross.
What does that even mean? Every hint since 2008. Excuse me?
I hate. This is just the thing I hate about, like, fandom in general, is some things are not just hints, some things are just there. Like, I remember...
And then
What was it?
and then they're not rushed. Like, what does that even mean? What does any of this mean? We don't even know anything about the development of this game. Just that it's in development.
We have a release date, it's releasing this year.
Which I am still very ambivalent about, but I'll take it, I guess.
What the fuck was I gonna say about an example? Oh yeah, like, this just bothers me about, like, quote-unquote fan theories in general, is that, like, some things are just there because you need a background detail. They're not meant to mean anything super specific. Like, one example I can think of was in The Mandalorian / The Book of Boba Fett. They were saying that this one character was, quote, confirmed to show up based on these random background clues. And I saw like an hour-long video on why this was confirmed to be happening and why it was absolutely 100% going to happen. And nobody could say otherwise because it was so obvious. And then it didn't happen and he looked really stupid.
That's beast.
Ooh, let's go, Stefan.
You know, I think Gen 9 will probably go a bit smoother. I think Gen 8 was not necessarily good, but needed to happen, you know?
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, they needed to actually experiment with the fucking wild area and shit and all this other stuff. So, it's like the Wii U of Pokemon games.
Fair enough.
Nice crit. That actually
Are you
mattered.
kidding me?
That crit actually mattered, hey.
You're like destroying this chapter. Oh my
We
god.
might actually
You're getting
finish
so
this
many
slightly
crots.
over, but we could totally finish this tonight.
There is the dragons behind you, by the way, too.
Right.
Just
Me
in
when
case.
easy mode plus
But they won't
Jack
like catch you
Team.
like this turn.
No, I'll just leave Joe down there for... I'll leave Joe and Ileana down there just for like, backup.
Let's go, Ileana.
No, we could totally... We'll go
Also,
a bit
be
over,
careful
but we could
not to
totally
put
finish this
any of your units in range of Nasir or
Nasir's on this map?
yeah, Nasir's on this map. Or
No, I
Garrett.
don't want to kill Nasir.
Yeah, then don't put any of your units in his range.
Okay, where's Nasir?
Like in his attack range,
Wait,
not his
I thought-
actual like
But I thought we saw
movement
this here
range.
before.
There's
Why-
Nasir.
why is he on the-
Who the fuck is Garrett?
Well, he doesn't look very nice.
He's very
He actually,
red.
it looks like Ganondorf. He looks like Ganondorf, but with
Just him
a
and
normal
Loki, you would
nose.
literally just get Ganon.
I think he showed up like once, but like that's about it. And yeah, not surprised that you don't remember him.
Besides Incineroar, you hate Incineroar more in Gen 8 than you do in Sun Moon where it debuted, or in Smash? Honestly, fair. Intimidate Incineroar, ruin VGC forever.
Garbage.
Incineroar.
And then they should have also just put Mimikyu in Smash. Like, 100%. Mimikyu would have been way better.
But Mimikyu's in Smash as a Pokeball.
As a playable character.
I know. I wanted Mimikyu too.
Like, Mimikyu was the most popular Gen 7 Pokemon.
Incineroar's beast though, so I'll accept that.
Just say.
Oh yeah, watch out for this AoE attack.
Who? Oh. Feel the power of Ashura's girl bosses!
Why do we give you the power to voice characters?
No damage, no damage, no damage.
Can someone click that, please?
Oh boy. I think that's like easy modes kind of thing there, because like
Oh yeah,
it
was
reaches a lot
definitely an
farther
easy
and harder
mode thing, but also
difficulties.
the visual of that is just hilarious.
Definitely, yeah. Oh my god!
Let's go, EK.
What is going on?
No, we're finishing this tonight. Like, we'll have to go a little over, but we can absolutely finish this in a couple of turns. Kaz, you almost fell for the
Many
same
turns
trap
as Zelfie Cypher King.
You fell for the same trap as Zelfie did with the bridge.
No, I said this chapter was hard, but I didn't think you would like fail it on like, or well, not necessarily like fail it. It's just like harder than usual, I guess.
Yeah. No, if you ever
Like if
had
you
to
beat it
to
in
realize
one turn, I
something
wouldn't
that-
really hard.
I wouldn't have been
Mia's team
surprised or
is
anything.
incredibly jacked.
It's kind of a running
As
running
much
thing
as they
on
are
me.
cracked.
Just whenever I play games, if someone tells me something will be hard, I will magically do it in one try. And then I will
Yeah.
fail on like the most basic of things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn, Meg didn't kill.
Oh. Oh no, I don't blame you for having to run Incineroar. You just have to.
Sure.
Not necessary crit, but hey. I'm hoping these three can just kind of finish him off in one turn next turn. If not, Naisala is also right here.
You're gonna need a lot of units to go get up there. Like, be careful, like, don't put them in range, of course.
No, I am assuming Deginsia will not move because he did not last turn.
Also, you really want to have the tier 2 dragons up there, because they have the plus defense and plus attack thing on them. And nobody can hurt them.
Interesting.
Interesting maneuver. Oh my god, chill.
What?
Mia has gotten crit after crit after crit this map.
Egg?
I think they're with everyone. I think they're
No, with like every single one of her
A
units.
crit or a skill product. Oh yeah, I guess we should.
Oh, Soren could kill that.
God damn it, Sinaki.
Tiles.
Soren, show her how it's done.
Beast.
Or not.
Tiles.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
I told you tiles are important.
All 3 mages, we should be able to do this. Or if Soren procs like Adept.
We could have used a Thunder Tome with Soren.
True, but this one doesn't run out of uses.
Fair enough.
Just for fun.
Ooh.
I don't know why I bothered. I love how we forged broke the card at the very beginning of this whole game, and it never ran out because we never fucking used it.
One might say we broke the card. That was really bad.
Hey TG.
It's cool too.
This stream is going to be going a little longer just because we're going to try and finish this.
Oh, nice front flip, Sanaki. Sanaki with the front flip.
Damn, could you do a front flip at 13?
Yeah.
No.
We're gonna try and finish this chapter, so then we'll only have 2 chapters left for the final stream on the weekend. God, that feels fucking weird to say.
Yeah, and you can do more React content.
Wait, the last 2 jobs are only gonna fit like a single screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do flips on the trampoline? Fair. No, I was in gymnastics back then, so I could as well.
Why didn't that guy move out of range? Oh, well, I guess he can't because of
It's
Alondite. Meg.
Alondite Meg!
Let's go, Meg.
Hands down, the funniest possible thing
Yeah.
I could have done was just give Meg this fucking sword.
Meg is the greatest warrior of all time.
I can't believe people think Meg is
They
bad.
should put
They just don't know what they're on. Clearly, this is the greatest unit in the game.
Exactly. They should put Meg in FE Warriors.
They should put Meg in Smash Bros. She uses a sword. She's a
True.
bad option. I would make Meg in Smash. Is Meg in Heroes? Does she
No.
at least have that going for her?
No, she's not in Heroes.
She's not even in Heroes?
No.
Doesn't that game like have
That's
like
cringe.
every Fire Emblem character
It is
ever?
No, it's actually pretty far off from having all of them. Yeah. So, actually, funny enough, villains are more likely to get in because they have special events where you beat the villains and then you get them, so they get their own map.
Yeah.
Most other units have to be pulled for on a banner, so usually the banners are filled with like 3 units people actually care about, and then 1 filler unit, usually.
Well,
So
I
really
care
what you're
about
saying
Meg,
is
so
we have
she
to
should be
campaign
put in.
Meg for the next Choose Your Legends.
Truly.
Yeah, can we do that?
Yeah, okay, we're gonna need some staff heals here.
Like this one.
Oh, are y'all
Yes.
almost finishing a chapter as I'm getting out of work? Let's go. Your bird is alive.
Yeah, we're almost finishing it.
Yeah.
Put your
Oh,
dragons
yeah.
up.
Oh, yeah.
No, like besides Digensia.
Hold on, I'm just figuring this out. I want to put
Oh, did
someone
y'all use
above
Perth,
as
by the
a
way?
2. That's not a dragon, that's Stefan.
To be fair, Stefan may as well be a dragon.
I mean,
He's too
Stefan
good.
is descended from God.
Yeah, exactly.
God, he's so tiny compared to the other.
He's a baby.
He's so small.
Who's the baby? I'm not actually like watching right now. I'm walking, you know. Oh yeah, Kurt's is fucking baby. Oh, are you actually using him? Let's go.
Yeah.
We're pretty much just putting him here for support, but yeah.
Fair, fair. It is a pretty good support ability, especially on this map where he doesn't get fucking targeted by anything ever.
Yeah.
Attack Digensia. Oh, that doesn't do much.
I think honestly, getting rid of these randoms is a little more
Get rid of the dragon in front.
I'm getting rid of this one because then I can actually run this one.
Okay.
It's me Brawler's animation to counter, so Meg just flips him over your head.
Yeah, so use your... No, you want to use your flyers to attack Digensia.
I'm going
'Cause,
to
like-
kill this guy with Tabar, and then I'm going to move him back into Rayson's range so he can get danced and attack against him.
Okay. You might want to save them for... whatever.
Why are there so many piggies out tonight? God damn.
Unnecessary tear!
I'm trying to back you too much. I'll settle down.
It's alright. And Rayson goes here. Dance for Tabar.
It is a Thursday night. Why are there so many tops out? Holy shit.
Hey, Cab.
ACAB,
Hey, Cap.
1312.
Oh, wow.
You know what they say.
I wonder if we
Et
can
cetera, et
finagle this to
cetera.
get the final hit with Meg.
Oh, we definitely can.
Thursday is boneless wings night at Buffalo Wild Wings, and personally, I would commit crimes to get my buffalo wing deals.
Would you like to commit to reading this voice?
Or boneless wing deals. What?
What's up?
Oh.
Divine.
I never would have believed that one day I'd be facing off against you. Life sure is funny sometimes. Even you, Tabarn? Don't make me kill you. I'll go all girl boss on you, and you will not stand a chance. Don't be so sure about that. You just might be surprised. Besides, we've got a lot to answer for. Dickinsia. Bitch, yeah. We finally paid the price for all those years of inaction and indifference as your kin were butchered and enslaved. You short-sighted fool, you still don't understand. Alright, I'm waiting. Show me what you've got. Alright, Tabarn, you got this. That did
Belt
shit.
off and just wait.
Uh-oh.
You got procced. Get fucked to barn. Get fucked to barn.
Hey, no,
Oh, God, are you kidding me?
Welcome to Endgame Radiant Dawn, motherfuckers.
Bruh, really?
You risked the proc. That was just how it was meant to be.
Tabarn was like the unit with the best chance of surviving that turn.
No. Does
you
the
should
Ike not have
absolutely
the
move.
hill?
Ike does. It's just like, you want to get some damage off.
We were softening him up because Tabarn literally did half of his health, and then we'd send in like Ike.
What
or
the
Titania.
actions? What
You
the
need to
actions
use
have
someone with an
what
Achilles at this point, homie.
I was
We
not
had
expecting that to
so
happen.
much hope.
Well, I
It's okay. We can do another stream.
yeah, I guess we're done for tonight.
This
Good
isn't
night,
the
guys.
worst
See
loss.
you next time.
I'm gonna eat myself.
Fucking God. Good night, everybody. We'll be back on the weekend for not the finale now, I guess.
Damn.
You're not
Cody.
at the finale
Well,
yet.
maybe.
Shut
I don't
up.
know.
You have like 4 more chapters in the tower. What?
No, there's 3. This
If
one
we finished
and
this
2
one,
more.
We would have had 2 left, and we would have been done. By
Oh, is this
Or
the
actually,
second
there's
one?
quite a lot of after
Yeah,
cutscenes,
there's 5
so
chapters in tower. Like, I'm pretty sure this is the second one. I might be misremembering though.
this is the third
this
one.
is the third one.
Either way, now we have
Okay.
to do this shit
Yeah,
again.
2 more then. 2 more.
Next
You got
stream.
this.
Good night, everybody.
Whatever.
Fuck.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.